can't see.
Stream in the Discord.
Have any witnesses been sworn in yet, or are we going to do that when they come to the stand and they're called?
We'll do that, I believe, after the opening statements during the
Perfect.
direct examination.
Can y'all shut up? Judge is out.
Alright. Your Honor, members of the court and persons in the gallery, you will find today, through the course of this case here, that the accused office holder, Kenneth Hutchinson, beyond a shadow of a doubt, has both been in the position and acted in the duties of district attorney and of sheriff, and while not necessary, because simply holding the offices together at the same time in and of themselves is a violation of the law. You will find furthermore, through the second article for impeachment, that he has acted in a manner biased and corrupt that has resulted in favoritism to those who work for him and for the law enforcement department, which he is the head of, and that sustains, under corrupt and biased terms, the grounds for the second article of impeachment, Your Honor. And with that, that is my opening statement.
Seats are anywhere.
Defense?
Yo.
Sorry.
Opening statement, sorry. You can't see?
Yo, watch out, fat saw. Shouldn't sit over there. You're in my way.
Let me try to cuff you and then let me see.
Opening statement, right? Makes sense? I can't hear.
Does that work?
Yes,
Really,
defense.
Go
really hard to hear back
Oh,
here.
excuse me, bro. Excuse me. Sorry, my brother.
Okay,
You know what? Fuck it.
Your
Fuck
Honor,
it. Fuck it. I'll just
members of the court,
I said excuse me, my nigga. What you getting so mad
the
for?
plaintiff has brought a case built on misinterpretation and speculation.
I can't see.
They claim a violation of Code 1099. Statute only applies to true public offices, constitutional or statutory positions with sovereign power,
What did I do?
not to the internal leadership roles like sheriff.
You're one of the witnesses?
Yeah.
Follow me?
Sheriff in this state is not an elected, autonomous officer. It is not appointed. It is an administrative rank, subject to the employment rules, not political accountability.
Right there. Up there, Jack.
The plaintiff will fail to show an actual conflict as the law requires. Delegation of duties and established protocols by the San Andreas Law Enforcement Office ensure impartiality. The mere possibility of bias is not incompatibility under San Andreas law. Their second claim that the prosecutorial discretion somehow becomes a crime is even more concerning. Our legal system grants broad discretion to district attorneys for a reason. Justice is not served by making every uncharged case a crime of omission.
Is there a radio or no?
No evidence of corruption or personal gain exists here. This case lacks standing, lacks jurisdiction, and lacks evidence of harm. We will show that these allegations are an overreach, and proper remedy under law is dismissal. Thank you.
Sorry, I was just bored.
Thank you.
She's so serious too.
Who all up in this bitch?
Prosecutor, you may call your first witness.
I'm going to die.
Taking pictures in the courtroom is not illegal.
Yes, Your Honor. I wish to start by calling myself Germain to the stand. May I approach?
Yes, you may approach the stand. Go ahead and be sworn in by that officer there.
Have a seat, Jermaine.
Yes, sir.
Jermaine, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
He's good, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Your Honor, under standard Andrews motion, I would like to provide the testimony without the questions, as it would be time-consuming and unnecessary to ask myself a question to which I would then answer.
That's approved. Continue.
Thank you. Your Honor, during the course of my time as an attorney in the state, I suffered a hit and run by a subordinate of Mr. Hutchinson over there in the sheriff's office, a gentleman by the name of Paco Omar.
That motherfucker ugly as
He
hell, boy.
pulled in front of the police station, struck my vehicle, and then upon me asking for medical attention, he then fled the scene, trying to evade accountability for the action. Upon request for a standard hit and run charge to be applied, which is applicable in that situation, the district attorney's office chose not to recuse themselves, specifically the district attorney Hutchinson, and chose not to apply charges. And this decision appears to have been made by the subordinate, Mr. Newcomb, who works under the district attorney's office, and additionally appears to have been approved and allowed to go forward by the district attorney himself, without any recusals, which would be standard. This, in and of itself, shows bias on the part of the department, as any other civilian.
E15 going to 97 to Rare Park +1.
Oh, but I wasn't.
Your Honor,
Wrong radio, Chino.
But
Oh, it's okay.
additionally,
That's be handled. Go continue.
Additionally, any other civilian in such a situation would be charged with a crime. This is a clear example of bias which benefits the subordinates, friends, and acquaintances of the district attorney and of the sheriff through his dual office holding, and simultaneously his subordinates which duly hold non-public offices in both, and to whom both answer to the one man, Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson. And another situation, which others will also testify to, you will see that Mr. Manny Lopez, a sergeant under the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, another subordinate, an acquaintance, if not friend, with Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson, committed a murder in the garage of the Mission Row Police Department, shooting a Los Santos Police Department officer in the head, and upon a fellow Blaine County Sheriff's officer chasing.
my
God.
Mr. Goopa, is that
yeah, this was stricken. One moment.
the criminal charge was stricken. The fact of this matter in and of itself has not been stricken from the record.
That is perfect.
This is not relating to any criminal charge. This is relating to the article of impeachment, which was not stricken, Mr. Goopa. May I continue, Your Honor?
You may continue.
Thank you. You will find that Mr. Manny Lopez, a subordinate under the sheriff's office at the time to Mr. Hutchinson, committed this murder in the MRP garage while on duty with a police service weapon with other non-police civilians in the vehicles who also had firearms. You will then see a video of this gentleman, Mr. Manny Lopez, speeding away under pursuit from other officers, and while the officer, John Roy, pursued this sheriff's office sergeant who committed the murder, you will see a rolling chase and gunfight throughout the street that endangered the whole civilian populace. In any other circumstance where a civilian had done the same and had been identified, harsh actions would have been
Objection for hearsay.
Overruled.
Thank you. Any other civilian in in the same circumstances who had been identified under procedure would have faced criminal charges upon request, if not outright, through the knowledge of the actions conducted. You will find, however, Manny Lopez faced no criminal charges. He did not even face a termination from the sheriff's office. And at the end of the day, the buck has to stop somewhere, and it stops at the highest office in a selected law enforcement department. And as the sheriff is the highest position within the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, not in the Salio, of course, but within the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, the buck has to stop, and the responsibility for the conduction of the officers and deputies on duty under the command of Mr. Hutchinson has to rest with him. And furthermore, from that, Your Honor, you will see that Mr. Hutchinson, while being aware, has still yet to press any criminal charges against Mr. Lopez while he has had ample time and evidence to do so while it was still within the statutory limit for several days from the moment where, beyond a shadow of a doubt, he became aware of the commission of the crime by his officer while on duty. And you will see that this is another example, though not needed for the purposes of Article 1, proves for the purposes of Article 2 that while possessing illegally both offices duly, he has acted in a manner to protect a certain clique within his law enforcement.
Storytelling.
And I'm testifying to things which I've directly witnessed and my opinions as such.
I didn't hear the objection. Can you repeat that?
Storytelling, Your Honor.
Storytelling?
In this instance, overruled.
You will find that Mr. Hutchinson has acted in a manner that is biased and that protects those close to him, his friends and his acquaintances and his subordinates, and in so doing has failed his duties of office as district attorney to prosecute criminals or to recuse himself and seek out those who may unbiasedly prosecute such criminals close to him. And with that, Your Honor, that's the conclusion of my testimony for direct examination if the opposing side would like to cross-examine.
Absolutely. Defense, do you have any questions for your witness?
No, cross.
Okay, you may step down, counsel.
Thank you.
Counsel, prosecutor, you may proceed with any further witnesses.
Your Honor, at this time, I would like to call Mr. John Roy to the stand. Mr. Roy, if you're present.
Mr. Roy, if you could approach the bench to my right here where counsel has vacated and swear in with the officer.
Okay, I'm trying to cut out. Just be.
Hey, you got any food though? I need some food. You got food? I need food.
Just go stand up at the stand.
Yeah. Yeah, check the ground. Of course. What was your name again? John Roy? You can take a seat, Mr. Roy. Mr. John Roy, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sir.
He's good, Your Honor.
Prosecution, you may proceed.
May I approach?
There's your cross question.
Yes, sir.
Mr. John Roy, how are you doing today?
Not too bad, how about you?
Fairly good. May I ask you, are you familiar with an incident that occurred in the MRPD garage regarding a shooting of an LSPD officer by a Blaine County Sheriff's deputy?
Yes, I am.
I see, and was that Los Santos Police Department officer a man known by It's Happy?
Yes it is.
I see, and was the Blaine County Sheriff's deputy who shot him known by the name of Manny Lopez?
Yes it is.
I see, and was there any legal cause for this Blaine County sergeant to shoot this Los Santos police officer in the MRPD garage?
No, sir.
I see. You witnessed the shooting firsthand yourself, correct?
Yes, I was inside the car.
I see. And could I ask, after witnessing the shooting, what did you do?
I quickly hopped out my vehicle I was in, asked the cadet what happened. He said he was shot, so then I proceeded to chase the vehicle.
I see. And what occurred while you were chasing the vehicle?
I called over radio 2-3 times. Who's in the Blaine County Sheriff's Office Charger. No response came through every time. So I then tracked down the vehicle, did a few laps around Legion before shots were fired.
then started racing around the block even more till we eventually ended up just outside Benny's where the original vehicle crashed.
I see. And did you collect the information from the driver?
Yes, I did.
I see. And did you relay any video from the spotty cam or the information collected to anyone within the police department or district attorney's office?
Yes, I made a complaint ticket straight with the LSPD and they said it would be handled.
I see. And were any criminal charges pressed against Manny Lopez?
Not that I know of.
I see. And was he terminated or did he resign?
Neither.
I see. What was the happenstance of his conclusion of employment with the police department? The sheriff's office, correction.
He was fired a few days later for different circumstances.
I see. So he faced no internal consequences, nor did he face any criminal charges for the acts and criminal conduct done while on duty?
Not that I'm aware of.
I see. Are you aware of any other circumstances where he, Manny Lopez, has conducted similar criminal activities and not faced any criminal repercussions?
No, I am not.
I see. Are you aware of any officers within the department who have conducted criminal actions and not faced criminal prosecution?
No, I am not. Just Manny Lopez was the one I witnessed.
I understand. And after reporting these things to me, have you faced any retaliation from anyone within the department?
Other than Manny Lopez while he was still on the job, no.
I see. So Manny Lopez was aware then that you reported as criminal conduct?
Yes.
Did you make him aware?
No.
Did you make anyone else aware that you had reported him for his criminal conduct?
The only ones that would have been aware are the cadet that was shot and obviously the high comm that viewed the complaint.
I see. So Manny Lopez would have had to have been made aware then by the high command that you had reported him for criminal conduct?
Yes.
I see. And in circumstances where the police high command chooses to protect its own and not hold them to account for criminal conduct, what would be a department which would be responsible for holding persons accountable for criminal conduct?
That would be the DOJ.
I see. And specifically under the DOJ, what position would be responsible for holding that person to account for their criminal conduct?
District Attorney.
I see. And the district attorney is currently also the sheriff right now, correct?
Correct.
I see. And do you feel there's a conflict of interest for someone in a public office, such as district attorney, with the powers of that public office, to also have to hold to account in conflicting interests to the sheriff's department, persons employed under them?
Yeah, it's definitely should not be allowed.
Objection, lack of personal knowledge.
Sustained.
Alright. Let me rephrase that. In your professional opinion as an officer, and with your knowledge of ethics relating to the Blaine County Sheriff's Office, if a person has a conflict of interest, such as...
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Sustained.
Very well. Could I ask, are you aware of any conflicts of interest that may exist with Kenneth Hutchinson prosecuting persons employed under his department?
No, I'm not.
I see.
Objection, lack of knowledge.
I will...
Could you repeat that? I did not hear that.
Your Honor, I will very much so agree with the prosecution's objection and ask his answer be stricken from the record.
Okay, I didn't hear the objection, but that is A-okay. Go ahead and strike that from the record, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gupta. You ought to take a seat at my side. Mr. John Roy, are you aware of any relationship between Manny Lopez and Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson? Any employment between the two? Any love life between the two? Any friendship? Any other personal connections you may list?
Objection leading.
What am I leading? I'm asking.
Oh, no, overruled. Overruled.
Alright. Are you aware of any connections between Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson and Mr. Manny Lopez, such as if one employs the other, if there's any love life between the two, any friendship, any acquaintanceship, anything like that?
Other than them both having authority over me, no.
I see. So you're not aware at all of any employments by Manny Lopez under Kenneth Hutchinson?
From outside LSPD, no.
This could include inside any governmental agency, which could include any law enforcement department.
The BCSO would be really the only one I can think.
I see. So since they have that connection, that means that there could be a conflict of interest in prosecuting Manny Lopez, correct?
Objection leading. Yes.
Let me rephrase that, Your Honor.
Sustained on the objection, just for the record.
Do you feel that prosecuting someone who you employ, or choosing not to prosecute someone who you employ, could be a conflict of interest?
Yes.
I see. Thank you very much, Your Honor. That is all that I have to ask of Mr. John Roy.
Excellent. Defense, you may cross-X.
You got this.
20.
I don't have any data. He was a good witness.
Defense, do you have any cross-examination at this time?
Yep.
Yes, we'll do a cross.
Excellent. The floor is yours.
Okay, Mr. John Roy.
Yes, sir.
What was mentioned? Why did you not file a police report when you were the primary of the violent crime?
At the time, I had no way of placing Manny Lopez in cuffs as he code zeroed, also known as popping head.
Are you unable to record evidence and bring arrest warrants against criminals?
I very much am able to, yes.
Your Honor, I would like to object to that. I do believe, per the police standard operating procedures, that it is the duty of the district attorney's office to file such.
Objection, lack of knowledge.
No, sustained. Objection sustained. Prosecution's objection is sustained.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor. John Roy.
Yes.
Would it be you?
Yes, Gupta?
Are you?
We at the court.
It may take the defense a moment. It's a little rough right now.
I hear you, Gupta. Hello, Gupta. What do you have understanding of the way High Command operates?
John Roy, would you have an understanding or access to the knowledge after the complaint you made?
I would not have any knowledge after they said it would be taken care of, no.
That was great. No, nothing further.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you, Counselor.
Doing so much.
Mr. Roy, you may step down.
There's a lot of people.
That was good.
Your Honor, due to inclement weather, one of my witnesses was unable to fly in. I would like to use an affidavit by Mr. It's Happy, submitted to the court as previous testimony, and if it is alright with Your Honor, I would like to be beginning the reading of said affidavit.
Has that affidavit been emailed?
Yes, and it is within the charge list, sir.
Oh, prosecution's been looking at too. Perfect. Proceed.
Alright, let me go ahead and get it and read it off, Your Honor. I am pissed off and beyond frustrated. DA Hutchinson refused to press charges on Manny Lopez after what happened.
Objection, lack of personal knowledge.
Objection, lack of personal knowledge.
I'm reading the affidavit.
He's reading the affidavit.
He's reading the affidavit.
Continue.
Thank you.
So we can't cross an affidavit. Just didn't know. It's done because it was instruction.
DA Hutchinson refused to press charges on Manny Lopez after what happened. Manny shot me from inside his sheriff's car while I was in the PD garage. No warning, no reason, just opened fire from a distance like it was nothing. When another officer tried to stop him, Manny ran. He sped out of there like a coward, driving reckless through the city, blowing lights and risking lives. When they finally cornered him, he popped head, just disappeared instead of facing what he did. This is not just about me getting shot. It is about a cop who broke the law and ran from it, and a DA who chose to look the other way. Hutchinson had a chance to hold him accountable and didn't. No charges, no questions, nothing. I want this on record. I am happy, call sign 875 Cadet, and I am not letting this get buried. Your Honor, if it would be acceptable to you for ease of viewing, I would like now to play the submitted video within the charge list of this incident in question, and to post the video on Birdie so everyone may personally view it and be able to see and hear it clearly. Is that alright, Your Honor?
Approved. Continue.
And then prosecution response first.
What are we
Defense?
responding to?
Go ahead.
What are we doing?
It's happy would have no access to whether or not the DA's office would.
Counselor Gupta, you may proceed. Go ahead.
Okay, just happy wouldn't have access.
We will still get this played, but go ahead and proceed, defense.
Alright. This Cadet Happy would have no access to the...
What?
They would have no access. They wouldn't know whether or not what decision the DA's office would.
Yes, this Cadet Happy would have no knowledge of whether or not the DA is prosecuting or not.
Is that it?
Your Honor, I would counter that they would, because in the event that a DA chose to counter, they would have knowledge based on being informed as a victim, based off of being able to see arrest warrants present within. They would also know this because the DA has not announced any formal charges.
Objection, lack of personal knowledge. Overruled.
Thank you.
Proceed.
Anything else?
No, it's fine. It's chump change.
Alright, nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you, Devin. I'm sorry.
There you go, Your Honor. We can now view the video on Birdie.
Thank you.
10-4, swing by to pick you up.
Already ought to be out front.
10-4, I'm here.
Tea has caffeine. Old tea has caffeine. Yeah, tea, coffee, hot chocolate. All of it has caffeine.
What the fuck?
Whoever the cop is that just fucking left shot me.
Shot you?
Yeah, the one that just left under 754.
Who's currently moving around on Adams
753.
Apple Boulevard? Who's on Adams Apple Boulevard right now that just turned right? driving right now, I'm guessing? Yo. Yo, okay, no, who's in this other BCSO Charger? No. Okay, seriously, who's in this BCSO Charger? I know, I'm just gonna try to catch up to them and then... Bro. How do you know
Stay
that?
inside and hold it.
Bro.
Anyone comes through those doors, shoot them.
Alright, nope. Fucking... Yes, he's the... he's...
So, from swing by. That's disturbing. Prosecutor, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. As you can see, and for the purposes of internal concerns for the police department, unless the defense has any objection, I would like to submit the internal transcript in which this incident was reported in the private docket and not make it public to the public view, as it may unveil policing tactics. I'm assuming the department and the defendant have no objection to this?
No objections, Your Honor.
Appreciate your candor.
Okay, proceed. As long as we're all in agreement here.
Stay seated inside, please. If a civilian leaves, they are not allowed to come back into the courtroom until they get checked again.
And for ease of access, I will paste the messages, photos of the messages from that here into there, so you don't have to go through the whole login process to view it. Give me one moment.
Yes, that seems to be giving me some trouble, so by all means, feel free.
Alright, who's fucking hungry?
Couldn't be me.
Is that what you were looking for?
Yes, yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. I'm got it here in front of me. You may proceed.
As you can see by this matter was indeed reported to the police department. The police high-com, as well as many others who have access to these tickets and dockets and documents, should have known reasonably or did know about these actions being reported. This is further substantiated by a public statement made by Chief of Police of the Los Santos Police Department, Sage Starr, regarding the transfer of this to the District Attorney's Office and direction through public inquisition that the District Attorney's Office had this forwarded to them and was handling the matter, and that the Police Department had no further comments on it, as they were no longer a part of the proceedings for it. I will now bring up the video and put it in there, Your Honor. Would I ask if the defense would have any objection to this being put in a public place so others may view and listen to the statement by Miss Sage Starr?
We're good with that publicly posted.
Excellent. Then you may proceed.
You're good too. It's another.
Within the private docket in the DOJ Gen chat that everyone in here can have access to, that statement is present for your viewing purposes. I could put it on the TV, but everyone may not be able to hear it, Your Honor.
Are you able to, again, since this will be allowed publicly, to throw it on Birdie?
I cannot, I do not believe, throw this on Birdie, but I will attempt to.
Excellent. See if you can.
Yo, open the door.
Negatory, Your Honor, I cannot. I can put it on the TV, and those who can't hear it can listen in through the DOJ Gen, if that suits you.
That'll work.
It's not playing the video. Why is it not playing the video? Hold on. Let me try this again. Is anyone else having an issue? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah. Let's get it. That probably take
in the revised chill spot. Well, no, because the thing is, if we don't do it, I don't think we'll get to the court if no one can stay in city.
No. I completely understand the concern. Trust me. How many people do we got back there right now?
Is the TV off for everyone?
Yes, it is off.
Yes, Jermaine, I was telling Brick that we might be able to just have to clear the courthouse and just let them listen in on radio.
Well,
I think it's kind of cool though.
I think it was the TV that caused.
I think it was the
TV.
I do think it was.
I don't know if it's just me, but
it was as soon as I pressed the YouTube button that it caused the
Correct.
issue. It's the amount of people it streamed.
And before that, I believe you were the only one that was having issues staying in city because I didn't see many people having problems. I know there were one or two here and there, but it wasn't very many.
Yeah, the voices though are still scuffed for me.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, look at that.
I think
in a revised chill spot.
There, yeah. I think we should try to continue, and if it happens again, maybe clear out half of the courtroom.
And that's what I would think.
Just to let this the area just settle down.
Well, let's go ahead and continue as we are. If this happens again, where there's a mass exodus, we'll cut the number in half, and we'll move forward from there. And then if it continues to happen, we will have to clear the courtroom.
For the purposes of time, is it safe to assume everyone's viewed Sage's statement by now?
I have, yes. I will defense.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
All right.
I'm not gonna be able to stay.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Trust.
Your Honor.
Cheated on me.
Basically,
as you can see, through the presentation of the evidence and of the testimony, and of persons who have direct knowledge, their statements to the public regarding disciplinary and criminal proceedings actions, the District Attorney's Office, and thereby the District Attorney, either knew or should have reasonably known about the criminal conduct of Manny Lopez, and further than that, beyond by the court's own knowledge of the situation. For several days since the denial of the arrest warrant for Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson, they have been fully aware of the criminal conduct by the sheriff's sergeant, and they have at no point admitted a recusal into the record, nor have they pressed any criminal charges, while the events in question was still within the statutory time frame for prosecution. Your Honor, though it is not required for the purposes of Article 1 to demonstrate that the defendant has acted biasedly, and only for the purposes of Article 1 to prove that he occupies two positions of public office, being sheriff and district attorney, which is not contention. For the purposes of Article 2, this does demonstrate bias and corruption committed through the use of both powers of both public offices, Your Honor. Furthermore, beyond that, it is clear, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson has no intention to prosecute any officers or deputies under his employ or his fellow law enforcement officers' deploy, as there has been no substantial submission into the record of him engaging in unbiased conduct. It is only, as you can see in the witness submissions and the evidence submissions, those close to him that are testifying, as you will see during their defense, that he is a good man. But regardless of what those around a criminal say, criminal conduct is not excused by goodness, Your Honor, and the evidence in this matter is clear. And with that...
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
Sustained.
Yes, Your Honor. Let me rephrase that. You will see, by the submission of evidence, and the lack of any direct testimony to counter the illegality of both offices being held at the same time, as well as any counter testimony to show that he has acted non-biasedly, in wherein the evidence and testimony substantiated that he has acted biasedly, that it will leave the court with no choice but to sustain Article 1 and 2 for conviction. And with that, Your Honor, I rest my direct examination. I believe it is the defense's turn now.
Correct. Defense, you may proceed.
Call Jack first, because he's on the time.
Rocky.
Okay, defense will be calling Jack Rieger first.
Thank you for swearing him in there, Bella.
Sir, can sit down. Thank you, sir.
Rocky.
Sir, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
It's all yours, Your Honor.
Yo, Mr. Cop.
Thank you. Defense, you may proceed.
Do you have any food on you? I'm about to die. I'm in the wall.
I have chicken nuggets for you if you want to take some.
I need to get back to my question. There's one brief moment here.
Yes, sir. You've got your moment.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Alrighty. Jack Rieger,
Yes, sir.
what is your occupation?
I am a lawyer at the DOJ department.
And, how do you know Kenneth Hutchinson?
I have a lot of cases where I had to interact with Kenneth.
Do you know Kenneth as a legal and DOJ member as the district attorney?
Yes, sir.
And how would you say his conduct with you as district attorney has been?
I think it has been very much professional.
Would you ever say that he has shown any bias in any sort of cases you've interacted with him?
No, not really. I've had issues with cadets in the past, and he dealt with them, so I don't think there was any bias there.
Do you believe his prosecution, in your opinion, has been just? Like just seeking justice and prosecution as the district attorney?
Good clutch.
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Sustained.
Rephrase.
Do you think Kenneth Hutchinson, as the district attorney, prosecutes justice?
No. That's how they get you.
To go see what it was.
Case closed.
What was it?
Do we know the cause of his medical condition?
I will leave that to the district attorney's office to give us an update regarding that, since they have the ability to directly communicate with them.
Alright.
It appears to be a temporary issue that will resolve.
Excellent. Thank you for the update.
Your Honor, while we wait, maybe we have a 2 or 3 minute recess.
You know what? I can do with a quick break. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a 2 to 5 minute recess here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Great idea. Thank you, Germaine.
We'll reconvene in no less than 5.
What's up, Jermaine? Jermaine!
Want to go up. Want to go up.
Jermaine!
Oh, what's going on?
What's happening?
Oh, we're taking a recess.
Jermaine!
I don't.
Bro, this man's in his head.
No, I'm giving him some food.
I'm gonna quit, bro.
Huh?
Your voice box cutting out, son. Oh, I don't know how to.
see a $1.6 million drift truck?
How you doing, Bobby?
1.6 million.
Jermaine.
You're John. You're John, correct?
Yes, that's me.
Well, John, my name is Alex. This is Meadow.
Hi.
Yo, we saw your video. We saw your video
How you
there
doing,
on
Bobby?
Birdie Brother. That was some sick driving you did there. Definitely catching this guy.
I kind of did a.
Am I whispering?
What's up, brothers?
Yeah.
Brother, you got the same hair as me, bruh.
We don't need to whisper. We're
mine's a
on
little lighter,
recess. We don't need to.
Oh, we can talk.
No,
It's
your
of course
color is,
some,
but you have the same hairstyle.
break.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
It's above tab, bro.
Where did Amari go?
For you to use
You're
your
looking good,
material
brother.
and your soul.
Does anyone have like
Appreciate
a drink for me?
I was going for slummy look.
I got you. I got you. I
Yeah,
got
for
you. Come
more
over
of
here,
a-
brother. I got you.
More of a
What did you
businessy
say,
kind of look.
Bobby?
Yeah, that's what I used to wear all the time, but I got
Appreciate you.
bored of it.
So what you guys thinking of the case so far then?
Oh yeah, you're talking to
Jermaine's
Jermaine's
gonna
gonna
win
win this shit.
Yeah.
Jermaine's gonna win this shit. I know Jermaine.
He's guilty.
There's one.
He
case
definitely
Jermaine
is.
didn't
Got
win.
retired, bro.
We don't see no what
Is this Sly?
Case for him to lose. No, it's not.
Who the fuck is this?
Yo, why can I see through your
You
glasses?
John?
I was called
that was
to
John,
stand
right?
to
Oh, bro.
Jermaine, I'm a big
I
fan.
don't remember what you looked like.
Bro, oh, John was
Big
the
fan.
guy literally chasing down that one guy in that video.
You don't mind if I stretch here, do you? My legs have been
I've been
cramped.
City, bro.
Yeah.
I've been just for this.
Who the f-
City's
Hayden,
been
is that
broken,
you?
bro. I'm not
Hayden, what-
interested. I haven't been
Yeah,
interested in
don't
being in the
even-
city. That's why.
Good stretch.
Oh,
Good
shit.
stretch.
We gotta show him where the plastic surgeon is. I'm gonna be
Yo,
honest.
Hayden, we gotta bring you for some plastic surgery, brother.
Every single
But
day,
yeah,
man.
no, this city's been bugging, bro.
Every
I
single
can't do
day I
nothing.
see this man.
Yo,
You know Polito and Big Banker broken
What's
now?
up,
Hayden.
Bobby?
Hayden, brother, I gotta say this. I mean
Yeah,
this
I
in the
can't.
best possible way,
It's
brother.
not even fun.
You
I
can't
can't
really
do
you look like
Bobcat either.
Caillou as an adult right now. That's
You
all
know
I'm
what
saying.
you look like?
Can't
you
really
look
do
like you
Bobcat
need a
either 'cause
perfect
it's broken.
casting job for Clayface. That's all I'm saying.
Hi, John.
Yeah, it's like slightly broken.
Wait, we don't have the same mask.
Listen. All I can say to you is.
Yo, wait,
I-
wait.
Hanson, how are we looking at there?
Can't even
You
do
need
it.
to take that shit off. You need to take that
We
shit
have
off.
a big ass.
Your witness is back on the stand.
Can't even do it.
Excellent.
Take that shit off. That's a Vegas thing. That's a gang.
We're gonna
thing.
get blown out. I'll keep wearing that shit.
You cop it.
Yo, John. John.
Yeah, me and Joe were texting.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo?
Yeah, what's up?
Hi,
why are people shooting?
I'm trying to sit.
That's the code for.
No, like when you.
Yeah, after.
No.
Yeah, we can talk.
The prosecution is ready to proceed.
Was I the only one who seen that cow shoot another cop? What the fuck?
Bald.
I can't give it back.
Everybody have a seat.
But
Yes, we'll give the defense the time that we've allocated for their research.
It is Novaz, whoever said that.
Your Honor.
What's wrong?
Go ahead.
stick it in.
Oh, you're good, bro.
This is Mark.
What's up, Mark?
You're the big one.
Yo, come sit on my
I'm
lap.
here for the court case.
Nah, brother, you're double cheeked up. Dude, you're triple cheeked. Yeah, that's very true. Gator, please sit down.
I'm waiting for you to get out.
Oh, okay, I understand. Thank you. You want to go to Rux's after this? We can start now. You want to go to Rux's? Oh, they're done with the research. Oh, they're skipped us.
Bro, what?
For the head pump, by the way.
Oh, it's okay. That happens, man. It's understandable.
Bro, where's Gupta?
Yeah, like I said, it's not a problem, buddy. With this many people in one area, it may happen here and there. That's okay. We just took a brief recess.
Hey.
Defense prosecution is ready whenever you guys are ready to rock and roll. We'll get this going again.
Just a moment, please. Less than a couple minutes.
No, absolutely. Like I said, just we're ready to go when you guys get back.
Nice to finally meet you, Brick, by the way.
Pleasure's mine, thank you. Sir, you are pointing just to make you aware.
Oh, am I? Oh.
You were, now you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta fix my chair after this too. I didn't realize I didn't have proper seating. Gotta get that proper seat fixed.
These seats are like there is proper seating, but I'm staring at my own buttock.
Yeah.
That's
so,
exactly my point.
So I'm sitting outside of my chair. Doesn't look very professional, but
I could totally understand.
Told to assassinate an officer in this courtroom. I do not feel safe.
Can you repeat that?
Spooky Vato put in the hit.
Can we lock the doors? Nobody's allowed to enter, but if somebody wants to leave, they can leave. 10-4. Thank you. Yes, Your Honor.
What? Go ahead. Yep, we're ready.
Alrighty, defense ready to proceed again with Jack Rieger.
You may proceed.
Alrighty, Jack. I believe we heard you say about the Mr. DA and his conduct, and then I asked about if you've ever interpreted any bias with the DA.
I've never noticed any bias. I've mentioned multiple cadets and police officers to Kenneth, and he dealt with them without any bias. So I don't think I could say there was any at any point.
Alrighty. And have you known Kenneth Hutchinson also as a law enforcement officer?
Partially, yes.
Have you known him to be a member of the LSPD before June 12th when he was a deputy chief?
Yeah.
And have you known Kenneth Hutchinson as a law enforcement officer after June 12th as the acting sheriff?
Yes, I wasn't aware he was a sheriff at the time, but yes.
And knowing slightly of his conduct at both those times, have you noticed any difference between prior June 7th and now?
No, not really. Everything seemed to be the same.
I don't think so.
Nothing further.
Your Honor, I would like to state for the record that I have no specific objection to the defense asking about occurrences outside of statute of limitations, but as the defense has opened the door for the rest of the proceedings, I will now also engage in similar questionings as them.
You may continue then.
Thank you. May I approach the bench, Your Honor, for cross-examination?
Yes, you may.
Ready?
How you doing, Mr. Jack Rieger?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Could I ask, you said you're employed with the Department of Justice. How long have you been employed as a lawyer within the Department of Justice?
In this city, about a month.
About a month.
Yes.
Now, could I ask, do you specifically recall how many cell visits you've logged within the required channel for the Department of Justice for cell visit representation results?
None, because I didn't know that we were supposed to do that.
None. So there's no record in the appropriate places of your cell visits?
Correct. There is only record on the PD files.
It's alright. So, if there's no record in the DOJ of the cell visits, could I ask how many open court cases like this have you had against Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson?
None.
None. Could I ask how many depositions you've had which Kenneth Hutchinson has been party and present for?
None.
Could I ask how many lawsuits you filed against Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson or the District Attorney's Office?
None.
Could I ask how many criminal charges you currently have pending to bring to a court case?
To this specific court, or you mean
to
the specific case, or?
Are you contending any criminal cases at the moment that you've filed for? Have you petitioned for any habeas corpus hearings?
Not at the moment, no.
I see. So, there's no DOJ record of any cell visits with Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson, no record of any depositions with Mr. Hutchinson, no open court cases with Mr. Hutchinson, no depositions, no currently pending habeas court
Objection
habeas.
asked and answered, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I am simply restating previous testimony. I am not asking a specific question to that. May I
objection is the thing.
Yes,
you may
Your Honor.
rephrase.
Yes. So since, based on your testimonies there, may I ask what basis your testimony can be considered for if you have none of those interactions with Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson?
We've had settlements out of court.
I see. You've had settlements out of court. So you've not engaged in him with any of the specific matters in question for this court? No criminal proceedings?
No.
I see. So it would be, would you, in your opinion, say your interaction with Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson in his role as district attorney, as settlements would fall under general counsel, would be none?
I mean, sorry, could you say it again?
In Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson's role as district attorney for criminal prosecution, as you've stated you've had previously no such interactions, would you say you've had no substantial contact with him in his role as district attorney, excluding civil matters, where he acts as general counsel?
I've had access in the cells also. That would be under PD files.
I see. So nothing that's substantiated to the court right now.
Negative.
Your Honor, without any proper documentation, I would like his testimony regarding cell visits stricken from the record.
That will be approved.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Rieger, might I ask you one more thing? Now, you would have to base any knowledge of misconduct with him based on your knowledge of law. I would like to voir dire the witness as to his knowledge of law, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Mr. Rieger, could you tell me, and please don't take time to look it up on your phone, answer as I ask the question, as any lawyer should be able to answer these presently. What?
Your Honor. Badgering.
Your Honor, I'm administering a specific admonishment. Does the defense have an objection to the administration of an admonishment?
Defense should have been done previously, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes, I'll sustain that objection.
Mr. Rieger, could you tell me what does the 14th Amendment protect?
The 14th Amendment?
Yes.
It addresses the citizenship rights and equal protection under the law.
Very nice, Mr. Rieger. Now, could I ask you, what does the 6th Amendment protect?
Yes, sir.
The 6th Amendment, one of the most important ones?
Yeah, it's the right to a speedy and public trial.
I see. Could I ask why there was a delay in response?
I was just thinking about it, sorry about that.
Oh, I see.
I'm not
thinking about it. I got you.
No, not like that.
I'll withdraw that comment, Your Honor.
Sustain.
Could I
Strike
ask...
that last comment from the record.
Yes, I said I withdraw it. Mr. Rieger, could I ask you, are you aware of what joinder is?
No, negative.
I got you. Could I ask you, are you aware of what a conflict of interest is?
Yes.
Could you state in your own opinion what a conflict of interest is?
Relevance.
I'm voir diring the witness as to his knowledge under the law. That's a specific
Can you
legal
repeat the
concept.
objection?
Relevance, Your Honor.
Conflict of interest, I feel, is very relevant given that bias is listed as a cause under one of the articles for impeachment, and I'm voir diring the
Overrule
witness.
Proceed.
Are you aware of what a conflict of interest is, Mr. Rieger?
Correct, yeah.
Could you state, in your opinion, what a conflict of interest is?
It's when both parties, for example, would know each other and one would be questioned personally, should I say, like personal matters, like friendship.
I see.
And one of them would be questioned about the other.
I see. Could I ask, would that cover, say, a person who works with or is employed by another person?
In some cases, it depends.
Could you repeat that defense?
Leading, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Alright, let me rephrase. Would a person employing another person have a conflict of interest?
It depends on the situation.
If the person employing another person was in a leadership position and responsible for that person's actions...
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered.
Yeah, he did not understand the question. I'm clarifying it.
Overruled on the objection. Proceed, Peter.
If the person employing another person was in a leadership position in which they were responsible for that person, including potential financial loss, would that be a conflict of interest?
No, I mean, it could be, but it could also be, like, just the person, like, blackmailing them, like the leadership position blackmailing the person underneath them. It just kind of depends on the situation.
That is a very unique answer. Thank you very much, Mr. Rieger. Now, might I ask you one more question. Are you aware of ethical guidelines that an attorney is held to?
Yes.
I see. Were you solicited by me at any point to represent me as an attorney?
Previously, yes, but I wasn't able to pick those up.
I see, but you have agreed to do such a thing, correct?
I have, but I not have proceeded with them.
I understand. So there was an offer and acceptance. At any point for that specific solicitation have you communicated
Objection,
any
Your Honor.
termination?
Relevance.
Your Honor, I am getting to the relevance if I may be allowed to ask but a few more questions.
Let's see where this goes. Go ahead and proceed, Counselor. Objection overruled.
Did you at any point communicate a termination of your representation by me, or I'm sorry, of me as an attorney?
No, but we've not spoken about it since.
I see. So, do you feel that agreeing to be a witness and testify against a case that I'm prosecuting could constitute an ethical violation for attorney-client privilege?
Your Honor.
Since, hold on, I'm getting to the relevance. Since portions of your representation included facts present in this current case regarding Mr. Omar?
No, because I've never been told anything about the case that you were trying
Objection,
to...
Your Honor. Relevance. It's a completely different case.
Sustained.
Yes, Your Honor. Let me rephrase it. Do you feel at any point that I've communicated knowledge about this case to you?
Not about this case. I'm talking about the case that you were trying to get me to represent you with.
I see. Your Honor, I would like it noted for the record that I intend to file after the conclusion of these proceedings a motion to impeach this witness's testimony for perjury.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
I believe the witness perjuring himself is relevant.
Overruled.
Thank you.
You may consider.
I have no more questions for you, Mr. Rieger.
Mr. Rieger, you may step down.
Hammer at home with Jennings.
Defense, you may move forward with your next witness.
Alrighty, the defense will call a Commissioner Rufus Jennings to the stand.
You can take your seat. Philip Henson, please swear me.
Absolutely, sir. Commissioner Rufus Jennings, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
It's all yours, Your Honor.
Defense, you may proceed.
Rufus Jennings, what? Well, we know. Are you the commissioner of the SELEO?
Correct. I am Commissioner of the San Andreas Law Enforcement.
Fuck this. This is taking too long for me.
And, you know Kenneth Hutchinson. How long has Kenneth Hutchinson been under employment by the law enforcement?
No, the fuck you don't. Come on.
Do you know a assumption?
Thank you.
I don't have the exact paperwork, so I can't give an exact date, but my guess would be about 5 months.
Your Honor, based on this new testimony by the witness, I would like to file a motion to the court to strike the witness as an expert witness, as he has demonstrated both a bias and a potential conflict of interest in the removal of Mr. Hutchinson. And if they would like, I would be okay if he would be transferred to a character witness, but I do not believe he can unbiasedly and impartially provide expert witness testimony, and as such, per court rules, must be stricken.
They can proceed with him as a character witness at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can I just keep asking the same questions?
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't need anything.
Alrighty.
Confidence.
What is your role in the law enforcement?
Objection asked and answered.
Overruled. Go ahead and answer the question, Commissioner.
My role in my current position is I oversee all operations inside the law enforcement inside Los Santos.
Hey, Johnson. Hey, switch with me. I gotta fly out.
And what is the current department structure?
Objection, Your Honor. He's asking about witness testimony, expert witness testimony, and not character testimony.
The thing.
Fuck.
Your Honor, I would like it noted for the record that the opposing counsel for the defendant, Mr. Gupta, has violated court procedure by uttering a swearance in the court and would ask after the fact that sanctions be administered for this violation of court decorum.
As I did not hear that, I will let it go at this time.
Yes, sir.
Have you known Kenneth Hutchinson as a member of the LSPD, a watch commander and then deputy chief?
Yes.
And have you known Kenneth Hutchinson as the sheriff of BCSO?
Yes.
And have you known him as the district attorney?
Yes.
When you include me in the question, yes.
And how do you know the conduct of Kenneth as a law enforcement officer.
Sorry, can you rephrase the question?
How would you describe the conduct of Kenneth Hutchinson as a law enforcement officer?
Kenneth Hutchinson has not had any issues out on the street dealing with any suspects. I've not seen any type of violations from him dealing with suspects or any type of paperwork that's come across my desk. Everything I've seen from Kenneth Hutchinson has been above board.
How would you describe Kenneth Hutchinson's conduct as a district attorney?
I will say, dealing with previous district attorneys, he has been so far the most competent individual with any type of paperwork that comes across for warrants or any type of legal needs in conjunction with the Department of Justice.
How you doing, Mahat? What they got going on in here?
Did you hear what I said?
You're fine.
That dude
Was there any investigation?
going over
Only
everyone saying
investigations or
Mahat.
complaints? Criminal complaints, corruption complaints, officers polluting. What's your role?
And were you aware of Kenneth Hutchinson becoming the sheriff?
My height?
Yes, I was aware of him becoming a sheriff.
I can't hear you. 5?
And was he district attorney, otherwise known as the head of the legal department before that?
Saying your Boston lingo, I'm not gonna lie.
Correct, he was.
Is that a Boston thing?
Has there been any difference in quality? Has anything changed?
Have you known his conduct as district attorney before he was a sheriff?
I can't understand you.
Yes.
And has the conduct as district attorney changed since becoming sheriff?
No, it has not changed.
You can ask.
And how did Kenneth become sheriff?
There was a vote within the PD High Command, and we agreed for him to take over as sheriff once we have reached the sufficient numbers inside the LSPD, seeing that we need to break off for number one, protect the citizens northern up in Sandy and Polito, as well as to separate into another department.
And you describe the sheriff's office, BCSO, as just another department?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
You would describe the sheriff's office as just an additive department?
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Sustained.
Oh, what the fuck?
Please rephrase your question, Counselor Gupta.
People off to the left of me.
You might want to get some bodyguards for that dude.
Appreciate it, man. I'll keep an eye on him.
What is the sheriff's offices?
Thank you. I love you.
The sheriff office is a department for law enforcement officers.
But it is just part of all SELAO.
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Sustained. Please rephrase your question, Counselor.
I have no idea.
You see the birdie post?
Yeah, that's what I told
Would you describe that move to sheriff as a promotion?
Hutchinson moving to sheriff as a promotion? No.
Is Kenneth Hutchinson still employed under your jurisdiction?
Yes.
Has there been any change of how you've employed Kenneth Hutchinson prior to him being sheriff?
No.
And his current employment is remain the same throughout.
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered.
That he's gonna come up in here and shoot everyone.
Sustained.
He had 2 people with him.
Sure.
How
could the counselor restate the question? The prosecutor didn't hear it.
Oh my god, never mind. No, I don't. Duke Clutch.
Defense counsel, are you going to continue? Are we having some issues there?
Medical issue on behalf of the defense. Genuinely medical issue.
Thank you for the update.
Actual medical issue?
Yes, genuinely medical issue. Jesse, can you come in here and administer some
Indeed.
insulin?
Can you open both port doors so I can get in?
I'm CPR.
An officer will let you in at the main door.
I'm CPR certified if Mr. Gupa would like oral respiration.
It is negative. It's a diabetic matter.
All right.
Here's apple juice, stat! Who needs it?
He's to the left in the blue blazer.
Mr. Gupta.
Hi, good. I got an octopus named after you. Which class is not illegal no more, right? Good, thank God. Phew, he should be fine. He's got that sugar in him.
Give me a tap, please.
Yes, no, yes. Very close.
Can you give me
Thank
a
you,
tap,
Jesse.
Many.
Okay, Gupta should be healthy and all the glucose.
No, okay, lock in on me first.
Thank you.
Defense, you may continue when you're ready.
You good, Gupta?
Okay, Commissioner Jennings. Can I ask, were you the primary party or witness to the firing of Manny Lopez?
Yes.
Was DA Sheriff Kenneth Hutchinson also a witness / party to this firing?
Yeah, same with every individual in high command. LSPD, sheriff, myself, and other people from the San Andreas State Police.
What was included in the content of this firing?
What was included in the...
Oh!
Get down, hide!
Jesse, can you
Shootout.
come and take care of the upper?
Rufus!
Are they up or down?
We need a medic! Rufus is down!
Everything's taken care of.
Alright, clear comms. I can't hear
Judge,
30
get
people
down.
at once.
Sir, get down, Judge.
Let's go to him.
Your Honor, get down.
Oh my God, Rufus!
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 Let me go back.
Oh God, medic! Medic!
Your Honor, stay behind it. Stay behind it.
Jermaine, I'm trying. No one's opened the door.
Jesse!
Oh, the door's
Jermaine, I'm getting cold.
Jesse!
Jermaine, I'm getting cold, Jermaine.
I'm scared, Jermaine. I just saw my commissioner get his chest blown off.
Jesse, is that you? Jesse, help me.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Jermaine, did you get hit?
No. We just need to make sure Rufus is okay.
I'll be blind, I guess.
Quick little sneeze for you. Quick little sneeze.
One.
On 3, okay?
Oh,
go chasing waterfalls. Moving to the wind. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, that actually worked.
Fine.
Pretty...
Thank you.
Oh shit, that actually worked.
Witchcraft is not illegal, right? I just want to be clear that you won't burn me on the stake.
This is not the 1600s anymore,
That's
Jesse. You're good.
Yes, I'm okay if you didn't hear me.
I think we're about ready to proceed back, Your Honor.
We're ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so. Your Honor, you're ready to go, sir.
We have the all clear?
10-4, sir.
Alright.
Alright, boys, we're good to go. We got the all clear.
Content of his firing, who was involved, who made the primary call.
That's not a problem. Just as long as you're okay. Sorry that happened to you. Yeah, the one day, right? You shouldn't need it in court.
Excuse me? Oh, sorry. This is Jennings. I have a spare. Would you like one?
Your Honor, are we ready to continue?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Are we ready to proceed?
Yes, proceed it will.
I'll re-ask my question since we were interrupted. Commissioner Jennings, what was the content of Officer Lopez's firing?
The content of Officer Lopez's firing was a plethora of items that was brought forward with previous disciplinary actions towards him.
And may I ask, who was all party to the termination of Officer Lopez?
So the individuals present was myself, Colonel Rogers, San Andreas State Police. There was Trooper Major Bishop Knight. There was Trooper Major Alejandro Morales. There was Chief Starr, Assistant Chief Capone. Individual in the federal government who I will remain nameless for posterity's sake due to it being not relevant here, as well as Sheriff Hutchinson and Assistant Sheriff Johnson.
Okay, and if you can recall, what department was Officer Lopez a part of?
It was part of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
Has anyone filed a police report about Manny's antics?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? Has anyone what?
Was there a report filed about any of Officer Lopez's antics?
Say what, dude?
A police case for criminal charges?
I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you open the door?
Any type of report that stated any of Officer Lopez's wrongdoings?
Yes, there were written documents.
And you have stated that. And you have stated that both Officer Lopez and Kenneth Hutchinson were part of BCSO. Was Kenneth Hutchinson one of Manny's supervisors at the time?
Yes, at the time Manny was a sergeant, which is a supervisor.
Okay, and seeing as how Kenneth was above Manny in the same department and part of DA, would you say that him being party to the termination of Officer Lopez denies the fact that there was any type of bias?
Due to it being operations in high command, there was no room for any type of bias, even if there was any, which there was not.
Did anybody file formal police? Did anybody elect to file a formal police report about Manny Lopez? Ever?
No.
Is
Is
my
defense
turn
resting
for
with the
cross?
witness? I didn't hear anything.
Lock, come on, figure it out. You need to say something. Someone needs to say something. It's done.
Please give us one
Yeah, I'm
moment.
not hearing
to
you.
look back on our,
May I cross-examine, Your Honor?
Are they done? I didn't hear if they were complete with
Your
their...
Honor, we're looking back on our notes. Give us just one moment, please.
Okay, you have 1 minute.
Prove that everything that could have made it to the DA was splashed before it made it to the DA.
Was Manny's discipline fully handled by the High Command review?
Yes.
Did the High Command elect to press charges?
Did High Command elect to press charges?
Objection, Your Honor. The High Command was not the victim in the situation and therefore could not have pressed charges.
Sustained.
Did the victim press charges?
Did the victim press criminal charges?
Objection, Your Honor. That would be outside of his direct knowledge, I believe, and has been previously testified to by the victims.
That'd be within his
Sustained.
understanding. Oh, fuck. No further questions. I'm tired of this.
I definitely just park court off of that.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Goop.
Go ahead, Gupta. It's okay.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Gupta.
Gupta.
Don't be shy.
Okay. Continuing off some earlier previous, sorry for the jumping, but you would say the sheriff role exists as an administrative rank?
Yes.
Oh well, he's not gonna object.
Is the sheriff required to take an oath of public office?
No, all law enforcement officers, when they're brought on as officers, are required to take an oath. But moving up or moving around inside departments, you're not required to take an oath.
And who would have the authority to remove the sheriff from their position?
That'd be myself.
Your Honor, I do have one objection to the witness's testimony, in that it misstates the law, and that other individuals may also have the ability to remove them per the statutory DOJ SOPs giving the Chief Justice authority to remove any person, including any law enforcement officer, including specifically HICOM and leadership.
Sustained.
Doesn't matter.
When an investigation involves the sheriff's office, what internal safeguards exist to ensure neutrality?
So, without going too much into the weeds, we have a human
Your Honor, I would like to object. I believe this goes to expert witness testimony beyond the scope of character testimony.
Negative, Your Honor. It's in regards to the sheriff.
We'll overrule this. Proceed.
Alright.
Proceed, Commissioner.
So we have a human resources division as well as an internal affairs division, and both have the authority to investigate and proceed with any type of criminal charges or recommend for termination, suspension, etc., any type of disciplinary action for any rank inside any of the departments, LSPD, BCSO, or state police.
And has there been any documented instance of interference from the DA or ADA in any ongoing investigation or prosecution?
Negative, because if they were, they would be out the door.
Does San Andreas law enforcement policy allow for temporary dual roles in leadership during periods of like shortages or things?
Again, Your Honor, I believe this goes to expert testimony.
Sustained.
Yeah.
Yo. Sorry, I was eating.
What's the radio?
Checking notes. Say checking notes on radio.
What's the radio channel?
I'm checking the notes.
Is the commissioner aware of any internal or statutory procedure that allows a private citizen to enforce 1099? Is that a good question?
He's a special prosecutor, not a private citizen. Rest your case. Or not rest your case. No further. Two different things, man. Yeah.
No further questions.
No further questions. Knock it out, dude.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Thank you.
may I approach
You may
the
cross.
cross? May I
Yes.
approach the witness?
Yes, you may.
How you doing today, Commissioner Rufus Jennings?
I'm in pain.
No, very understandable, but you ain't no sissy boy, is ya? You can work through the pain.
Of course, I have to.
That's a real man right there. Now,
Leading.
it was a statement. I don't believe a question was asked which may lead the witness. Do you object to him being a man?
Apologies, I'm kidding, Your Honor.
No problem. Proceed, Counselor.
You stated that Mr. Hutchinson was present for the firing of Manny Lopez? And just asking.
Yes, he was. Yes, Hutchinson was present during the disciplinary review for Manny Lopez.
I see. Are you aware of the date that this took place?
I don't have the paperwork in front of me, but it would have been within the month.
Within the month. I see. And could I ask, in what circumstances was this disciplinary action for?
It was for a plethora of previous disciplinary actions against Mr. Lopez.
I see. And did any of those include shooting officers within the garage?
Yes.
I see. So, Kenneth Hutchinson would have been aware of this conduct, correct? After this hearing?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading.
Sustained.
Alright, I'll rephrase. Would Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson been aware of the conduct of Mr. Manny Lopez after the hearing?
Not necessarily.
I see. In what manner might he not be aware of the conduct of Manny Lopez that was covered in the hearing after attending the hearing?
Because at the time, and it was the individual that handled this was a part of internal affairs.
I see. But he was present for this hearing. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh
guns
my
up, guns
god.
up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm scared.
Guns, class 2, class 2.
Guns up, class 2, get there.
Oh!
Get behind me!
Code black.
Oh, fuck you.
Go.
Oh! Oh!
Get behind me.
Everything's clear
service
up there. You
weapon.
guys are good.
I don't have my service weapon, I'm scared.
Oh, protect me, you big burly man.
Get behind me.
Are your fists, Jermaine, weapons of mass destruction?
No.
Oh.
Jesse, on deck.
Fortunate.
They are weapons
Get
of mass
behind me.
destruction.
Jesse.
What I said.
Jesse, we need you in the judge's chamber now.
He's here.
Oh, that hurts.
Dear heavens. Oh my
times?
god. Oh my god. Why can't we keep we keep that door up there locked? Why can't we keep that door up there
Is
locked?
that door not lockable?
Jesse, I got people in the middle for you.
Oh, that's a fucking. Oh, that hurt.
through that
Who did a pocket check them?
walk through there.
Oh my
It's like
god.
do the little dance through the door type shit.
Why do they keep letting terrorists in the door?
Oh, I know.
Why does, I think a better question is,
Oh.
why does this city have so many terrorists?
Oh my god.
We're at max capacity.
Once the officer's out there, give us the all clear. We can resume. Fuck.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
Honestly,
that was a fucking grenade. I saw it too late. I didn't have a chance.
Honestly, just
good?
like 2 broken ribs and you're good.
They're all good.
Bro,
They're never gonna
that shrapnel
heal.
fucking
Are we
hurts. I
good?
probably still got metal in me.
Yep, all good.
Nah, it's alright. I got metal in my
I want to
eye.
hear.
Oh my
Just don't
god.
go near any
All
X-ray
clear
machines.
through
Judge has
Forever.
more lead in him than Flint, Michigan. Oh my god.
Right now, I probably do. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Everybody good?
Motherfucker.
Everything's all clear. You guys
I'm
are
good to
go.
continue though. I'm good to continue once we get the all clear.
People in the middle.
Do you want me to just check these guys' pockets up here just in case?
Could we please make sure that door is locked up there?
The same amount of effort that anybody else.
I don't think anyone should be up there but PD or Weasel News.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to check the guys'
did.
pockets? Just
Clear
give
the
them a little countdown
balcony.
real quick, just double check.
Clear the balcony. Check any
Clear the
pockets you let
balcony.
in.
All pockets in
alright.
the courtroom will be checked as of now.
I appreciate that. I
Listen.
appreciate that.
This
Oh my
is,
god.
I'm showing my eyes to the people who can't be here in the courtroom. Just as a heads up, I am the pink hair.
He's clear to stay. He's the only one that's supposed to be up there on the balcony.
Yes,
If
lock
he
all
has
doors.
If he has pink hair, he's the only
Judge,
one that's
thank you for
allowed up
taking
on the
that
balcony.
grenade meant for me.
Alrighty, pink hair guy.
Damn it off.
Well, the bench took a lot of it, so it's okay.
Yeah, whoever threw that grenade, man, Lord have mercy, they got some aim, bro. They went over my head.
Four corners.
Yeah, it was perfect. But thankfully, like I said, the bench took a brunt.
Yeah, we good.
Who's got the suspects?
Alright, it's 10-3, man. Let's get started.
Alright.
Alright. Counsel, y'all may continue at will.
Alright, Mr. Hutchinson. You are a character witness, after all. Would you define...
Did you call me Mr. Hutchinson?
Everybody does.
I do apologize. I'm suffering a little bit of ear ringing. You are, of course, oh God. Hold on. Mr. Rufus Jennings. My apologies. Would you, in your opinion as a character witness, describe Mr. Hutchinson as a good man?
Yes.
I see. And would you also describe him as a good officer, or I'm sorry, a good sheriff?
Yes.
And would you describe him as a good district attorney?
Yes, from the previous experience with district attorneys, yes.
I see. And in your same capacity as a character witness, and as you testified to his workings with other persons within the HR department, Mr. Kenny Rogers, he is the head of HR currently, correct?
Negative.
Negative. He is in the HR department, is he?
Yes.
Alright. And he is also a, I believe, listed as a character witness for Mr. Hutchinson. Would you describe Kenny Rogers as an honest man?
Yes, I would describe Kenny Rogers as an honest man.
I see. And would you also describe him, and if they feel the need to object, I understand, but would you describe him as a good officer or deputy and as a good counsel for the police department?
Can you specify who you're referring to?
Mr. Kenny Rogers.
Can you rephrase the question? I apologize.
Do you feel Mr. Kenny Rogers is a good officer, HR representative, and counsel for the department?
Yes.
I see. And so, in the same manner that Mr. Hutchinson fits your definition of a good person for those roles, Mr. Rogers also fits those same definitions you have for those roles, correct?
Correct.
Could I ask, and keep in mind, no Fifth Amendment privilege would exist for anything beyond 14 days as an admonishment, unless the defense has any objection. Are you aware of any point in which Mr. Rogers has been terminated for the police department for corruption in the past 8 months?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
It is relevant both to the credibility of a witness, as well as to his definition of a good man, which the court must take into consideration. A bank robber may consider a good getaway driver as a good man. The court must take into consideration his definition and who he applies this definition to for the purposes of the defendant. I believe
Can you
it's
repeat that,
in
defense?
scope.
Defense, can you repeat the objection? I couldn't hear it.
Relevant, Your Honor. Out of scope.
It is relevant, Your Honor, because his definition of a good man is important, and the defense has opened the door to his opinion of other officers and to their relationship to Mr. Hutchinson, and all three things, individually and combined, substantiate the question and its importance to deducing the character of Mr. Hutchinson, which is Mr. Rufus Jennings' key point here as a character witness.
I will sustain the objection in that a man's past did not dictate his future.
The defense would like to add that this was a matter that was handled by the federal government previously.
Understood. But the objection currently is sustained.
10-4, thank you.
I see. Alright. Mr. Jennings, could I ask, are you aware at any point in which Mr. Hutchinson has prosecuted an officer who has conducted a criminal act?
Yes, I believe it was officer named Charbel. The victim at that time did not want to press charges.
I see. And could I ask, outside of that instance, are there any other instances of prosecution?
No.
I see. Might I ask, are you aware of any instances where officers outside of the Mr. Charbel have conducted criminal actions?
Not to my knowledge.
I see. So, to the best of your knowledge, Manny Lopez did not conduct a criminal action by shooting an officer in the head in the Mission Row Police Department garage?
To my knowledge, no charges were brought across my desk for any type of officers.
I see. I believe the question may be misunderstood. I asked if any criminal act was conducted, not if any report for such came across your desk. Was the action in and of itself a crime?
I mean, again, and if you can correct me here, if there is no victim, there's no crime, correct?
Your Honor, I believe the witness is being combative. It was a straightforward question. I would like to ask you to compel the witness to answer the question if the action, as he has presently observed, of Manny Lopez shooting an officer unprovoked in a garage is a crime.
Please answer the question, Commissioner.
So, the way it was brought to me was that Manny shot the individual in a joking manner.
I see. And does shooting someone in a joking manner completely excuse one for criminal liability?
When there's no charges pressed, I believe so, because and if can I explain a little bit, please?
Sure.
Because in my day-to-day, there are plenty of individuals who get shot by their friends due to weapon discharges, and they don't want to press charges.
I see. Was it your belief that the persons who have indicated in previous testimony that they wished to press charges and reported such, indicated at any point to your knowledge that they did not wish to press charges?
To my knowledge, no, due to the incident being handled by internal affairs.
I see. So the point of what you've just said is that there was no prosecution because internal affairs handled the incident?
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
Your Honor, they've opened up the door by asking about specific questions around internal affairs handling this. Unless they want
Overruled.
Thank you.
You may proceed.
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
So, as you have just said, there was no criminal prosecution because this was handled by internal affairs?
Correct.
I see. And if this were anyone outside of the employ of the law enforcement department, would the internal affairs department handle such matters? If it were a civilian, a gang member?
Sorry, one more time. Can you repeat that?
Would the internal affairs handle such a manner as they did here if it were a civilian or a gang member or anyone that wasn't employed by the department?
If the individual did not press charges.
So I can understand that correctly, you're stating that if an individual didn't press charges against a civilian for shooting them, the internal affairs department for the police department would handle it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood your question.
It's alright.
If there's a civilian, say if there's a civilian out there and they have a weapon discharge on another civilian, and the individual that got shot did not want to press charges, we would not arrest that individual.
I see. But if a civilian shot another civilian and wanted to press charges, they would be prosecuted, and it would not be handled by the Internal Affairs Division?
10-4, they would be prosecuted.
I see. So the difference between the incident between the two officers in the garage, one being shot, and the theoretical example of two civilians is specifically the employ of the offender by the department and therefore referral to the Internal Affairs
Objection, Your
Department.
Honor, leading.
Let me
Can you repeat the
rephrase.
objection? Oh, go ahead, continue.
I'll rephrase, Your Honor.
Continue.
Does the employment of the offender in the case of the two officers have the effect of the referral to the Internal Affairs?
No.
I see. So what is the cause for referral to Internal Affairs if it is not being employed by the department?
So that would be any type of officer misconduct, officer corruption, anything to deal with an officer would be brought towards for internal affairs if it's reported.
I see. By a officer, could you describe what an officer or a deputy is?
It's a individual who enacts and protects the laws of Los Santos.
I see. And what makes someone an officer or a deputy specifically?
Are you asking me to go through our entire cadet phase?
Not specifically. I'm asking, and let me, if the defense has no objection, just get to the point with a slightly leading question. Is it being employed by a sheriff's department or a police department that makes someone an officer or a deputy?
It is training, it is taking an oath, and being recognized to hold the badge.
So those are employment then, correct?
Employment, yes.
I see. So perhaps you could help me understand this. I believe there may be some slight confusion here. When I asked about referral to Internal Affairs, you stated it did not have anything to do with employment by a department, but being an officer, yet you're saying being an officer is being employed by a department. Do you believe you might be mistaking in those two conflicting logical statements?
Objection, Your Honor, witness type.
Sustained.
Alright. Could I ask if Mr. Manny Lopez was not employed by the Sheriff's Department and was a civilian when he committed the crime, would Internal Affairs have handled the shooting by a civilian?
Just for clarification on my end, are you asking if Manny Lopez was a civilian and he shot another civilian, would Internal Affairs take that over?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor, speculation.
Your Honor, they opened the door to specifically police department procedures in this specific point. Now, while I objected to the other witness testimony, I did not object to this specific realm, and I believe that it's not speculation and that he, as the commissioner, would specifically know if Internal Affairs handles criminal matters between civilians outside of the internal police department.
I'll allow it for now. The objections are moved.
So sorry, can you rephrase the question, or can you say the question more time?
Theoretically speaking, if Manny Lopez was a civilian and shot an officer, would it be Internal Affairs that would handle that?
If Manny Lopez, a civilian, shot at an officer, then that would really just depend on how the crime was, again, reported. But if he shot a civilian, it goes back to if the individual wants to press charges. But it would be investigated by an officer, yes, if it was just civilian on civilian.
I see. So the key difference between those that theoretical example and the actual occurrence is Manny Lopez's employment.
So, again, since neither of them pressed charges, yes, the only difference would be his employment.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rufus Jennings. You have been wonderful, and I wish you a good day, sir. I am done with my cross.
Commissioner, you may step down. Defense, feel free to call your next witness.
On the fact
you wanna bring?
of the status of his Cadet Happy's statement.
Sure, go ahead. If you can, I mean anything.
Your Honor, I'd like to call opposing counsel to the stand.
All right.
If he's up and he, and listen,
All right,
give me
Mr.
one moment, I'm looking
Germain.
at my
Let's
notes.
see. All right, Mr. Germain, do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All yours, Honor.
Permission to approach.
Permission granted. Feel free to approach.
How are you doing this evening, Jermaine?
Very good.
I'm glad to see you aren't too rattled about the numerous interruptions we've had.
Ever since I was shot by 2 police department officers with Class 2 yesterdays while standing on a sidewalk, I have become desensitized to such occurrences.
Jermaine, I'd like to ask you about the status of Cadet Happy's affidavit. Now, did he come to you about his statement, or did you make first?
He specifically came to me first after I had had a conversation with John Roy, and I cannot speak to the specifics of what John Roy communicated to him, or if he came to me of his own accord outside of any influence from John Roy.
Sounds good. And when Cadet Happy initially came to you with his statement, was he pursuing action against Manny Lopez or Kenneth Hutchinson?
I believe he wanted criminal charges pressed against Manny Lopez, and he was infuriated by Mr. Hutchinson's non-prosecution of the murderer.
The record has stated that no police report was filed on this matter.
Your Honor, objection. I do believe Mr. Rufus Jennings specifically spoke to there being documentation when I believe this counselor himself asked Mr. Rufus that specific question, and he answered in the affirmative of such documents and records existing.
Your Honor, we have documents on the IA said I was speaking on the fact of a formal police report.
I have to object, Your Honor. The counselor here seems to be testifying. I'm not aware if he's on the witness
I'll
list.
withdraw, Your Honor.
Okay. Continue.
Your Honor, I'll be leaving the stand, continuing to question the opposing counsel.
You may continue whenever ready.
Your Honor, let me look at my notes.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, if I may suggest to the opposing counsel's team, if Mr. Hutchinson asks questions, he may ask them of me himself. He doesn't need to coach his junior counselor here, if it would please the court.
No
Objection, lack of personal knowledge.
I have specifically heard him and recorded on my body cam him coaching them on what to ask.
Your Honor, we will dismiss this witness.
We'll sustain that objection. But if it would help to speed up the process, Counselor Hutchinson, you can ask at your leisure.
Your Honor, we'll dismiss this witness. No further questions.
Okay. You may step down, prosecutor.
All right.
Or I can. I'll do it. Say.
Hold him.
Defense, you may call your next.
Feels like
Sage
shooting blanks
Sage
here.
affidavit. You would like to read Sage affidavit for the court. Oh, Gupta, you.
Alrighty. We will be referring to the current chief of police, Sage Star affidavit.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Wait, have you always been SWAT?
May I ask where this affidavit is submitted and if it could be presently put in by the opposing counsel for reviewing?
Did you want to ask? He technically was asking you.
Yes, I was going to ask that myself as well. Where is this submitted?
This is going to be in the DOJ relevant ticket.
In our email correspondences? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
It is the one you took of her, correct? And what I'm asking is, could you put that in there so that we may view it?
Yes, it's actively and currently in place.
Thank you.
They were talking in emails.
Alright, everybody have access? I can begin reading.
Continue.
The process within the Human Resources Department begins when a complaint is received either through the police department's email system or delivered verbally by a complainant. Upon receipt, a designated HR representative reviews the provided information and determines the appropriate course of action to address the matter. During this review and assessment phase, the High Command is informed of the situation. This communication is carried out by the two heads of HR department, myself and Kenny Rogers, who relay the nature of complaint along with any intended or potential actions being considered. The legal department is not involved in routine HR matters, and HR is not involved in routine legal department matters. Legal is consulted only when a situation escalates to a point that requires legal review or intervention. In such cases, the HR department communicates with the legal department, providing relevant facts and developments. Mr. Hutchinson, in his role as district attorney and head of the legal department, has consistently demonstrated attentiveness and a readiness to become involved when appropriate. His engagement has been critical in matters requiring legal oversight or guidance. Mr. Hutchinson has never exhibited any bias, either before or after obtaining the role of sheriff. He has consistently conducted himself with integrity, maintaining the same high standards and professional demeanor he displayed during his tenure with the LSPD. As a district attorney, he has continued to uphold these principles, demonstrating the same conduct and professionalism that have defined his public service career.
Thank you. Do you have anything further?
If the prosecution will
Yeah.
rebuttal, they're entitled to.
Hello?
No, if the prosecution
Balcony.
would like to rebuttal or cross.
Watching the court case.
Reviewing the document, I find it enlightening and agreeable that the chief of the Los Santos Police Department, who would have direct knowledge of the legal team, has
11.
identified Mr. Hutchinson as the head of the internal legal department, which privately represents the department and its officers, which would be separate from the office of district attorney. And I would like to note on this for the record, I believe this in and of itself, per this affidavit submitting by the defense, establishes yet another conflict of interest and an establishment of bias, just not only through personal relationship, but through explicit ethical duty to represent his client, the police department, its officers, and its deputies, to the best of his abilities, which would directly conflict with the duties of the district attorney to prosecute criminals regardless of DOJ, PD, civilian gang member.
You say talking?
Whatever.
Sorta.
Okay. Thank you, that's duly noted.
Yeah, not really.
No, Jermaine's crazy. It's either me or we're done.
What do you say?
Defense, do you have any further witnesses?
Alright, Pancake, I'll call you in a second.
We would like to call the Kenneth Hutchinson.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm torn as to address you as DA or sheriff at this time, but grab your chair. Oh, excellent, excellent.
Alright, Mrs. The bailiff is handing me a hamburger.
No problem. As long as you get sworn in.
I, Mr. Kenneth, do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and all the truth, so help you God? Swear. All yours, Your Honor.
Defense, you may proceed.
Hello, Mr. Hutchinson. How are you?
Victor. I'm great.
Mr. Hutchinson, can you explain your role as district attorney and what your primary responsibilities are?
My primary responsibilities include bringing charges when appropriate when brought to me. My primary responsibilities include overseeing legal liability issues within the department, and my responsibilities would include, long list, auditing external departmental communications for liability purposes. Additionally, it would include overseeing case reports written by officers regarding charges brought on their suspects, and vice versa.
When you accepted the position of sheriff, was there a reason behind that decision?
From what I understand, and this would be a better question for the people that put me there, but as it was explained to me, was
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
true. Let me rephrase. Can you repeat the question, Gupta, please?
When you accepted the position of sheriff, what was the reason behind that decision?
I was the man for the job.
Your Honor, I would continue to object based on hearsay as he stated A, non-knowledge of it, and then proceeded to attempt to state statements given to him outside of the court. I believe this would still fall under hearsay.
Objection sustained. Counselor, please rephrase your question.
Yeah, again, I'm sorry. When you accepted the position of sheriff, what was the reason behind, like, you accepting the decision for the position of sheriff?
He wouldn't know.
Like I was in a position to carry out the functions of the job. Repeat the question one more time.
Why did you accept the position of sheriff?
I was the man for the job.
I object again, Your Honor. This is the same answer that was objected to.
He said, "I'm the man for the job."
Don't understand if it's the question or that it's being objected to.
Both, I think, is what he's objecting to. Previously asked answered. Continue. Counselor.
Okay, prior to accepting it, right, were you a LSPD deputy chief? Why did you accept the promotion to sheriff?
I'm thinking on that just a moment.
More witnesses? What's up?
I was in a unique position to perform the functions of the duty of sheriff.
Okay. Did your responsibilities change?
They were exactly the same as when I was deputy chief, except I'm in charge of people's uniforms.
Was there any policy or statute at the time that explicitly prohibited you from serving in both roles?
Objection, Your Honor, calls for a legal conclusion.
Sustained.
Well, okay. I mean, it's an internal. Was there a SELEO policy or statute at the time that explicitly prohibited you from serving in both roles?
There was not.
Too late. It's an objection.
And what steps did you take to avoid any conflict or, separation of responsibilities as DA and sheriff?
SALEO has a unique organizational structure that would implicitly prevent bias by design, hence the nested HR, internal affairs, and legal structure.
Were any cases involving the BCSO blocked, dismissed, or improperly influenced because of this dual role?
Objection, Your Honor, calls for a legal conclusion again.
Sustained. Please rephrase your question, Counselor.
You have as the DA, you have a legal team, such as ADAs and paralegals and things.
Objection, Your Honor. The counselor is testifying or asking a leading question. I'm not sure which.
Sustained. Please rephrase, Counselor Gupta.
Is there delegation as your role as the DA?
There is. Like every other department, there is a nested organizational structure.
To your knowledge, were any cases involving the sheriff's office improperly influenced because of the dual role?
Again, calls for a legal conclusion. That's almost the exact phrasing used as last time, Your Honor.
Correct. Objection sustained.
Your Honor, in the event that he, a fourth time, asks the same question after being objected to and sustained, I would ask sanctions be applied.
This is your last opportunity, Counselor Gupta. Please rephrase or change your line of questioning.
Gupta, come here.
Were you under the understanding that you would continue as the DA when you took the role as sheriff?
Yes, there were no communications with anybody that would conflict that.
The prosecution says you failed in your duty by not filing charges against Sergeant Lopez. Can you explain this decline of charges?
There was never a decline to press charges. I personally felt like it was a conflict of interest to pursue charges upon the initiation of this court case. I did not want to introduce any items that would interfere with items that were immediately included as evidence by the prosecution.
Did anyone offer you a favor or money to make that decision?
No.
And was this decision based on your ethics and legal obligations?
Yes, it was.
And were you the only member of this DA's office at the time of the declination of charges?
Charges were never declined. I just elected to put it to the side while it was actively included as evidence by the prosecution. That seems like a conflict of interest to me, and I wasn't interested in perjuring an active case.
Up, everybody.
But were you the only member of the DA's office?
It was
Objection
me
asked
and
and answered.
Sustained.
At any point, did you conceal your dual role, going into sheriff and DA?
I did not. I functioned as a DA almost daily between both roles. Anybody that would have been involved in my promotion process, horizontal or otherwise, would have been aware of my active ongoing duty as the district attorney.
And were there at any time would you say you make a point to have a different, like, even visual representation between the roles?
Yes, when I interact with lawyers, and the prosecution has seen this before, I even go as far as to change my outfits. I wear a dirty suit and tie when I'm DA, and I wear my Class B uniform when I'm operating as an officer.
Very true.
And if concerns arose about potential conflicts, were the processes existing to address them?
Yes. Sorry, ask the question again.
If concerns arose about potential conflicts, what processes existed to address them?
As stated previously, the nature of the nested disciplinary process, it would be very difficult for me to express any sorts of conflict of interest with. It's a voting system. High command makes unilateral decisions based on a voting system. People can veto. There is no presidentiary authority to anybody in any operations office. So that, by the nature of how conflict of interest would arise, it would be impossible to act as such, without being subject to the review of 5 to 10 other individuals.
Do you believe your actions, both as the DA and as this sheriff, were in good faith and in the best interest of the public?
Yes, I do.
I mean, you kind of has said how nothing really changed. Is there a difference in how financials were handled? Were there separate financials when you gained the role as sheriff?
As sheriff specifically, I have no increased or decreased ability to access finances. In fact, HR specifically handles the majority of all departmental finances.
And is that fund shared between these departments?
Affirmative. Say I was deputy chief, the access to budget or funds would be exactly the same as if I were sheriff, as if I were lieutenant colonel. It is the same for each operations rank.
All right, no further.
Prosecutor, you may cross-check.
Oh, yes. How you doing today, Sheriff and District Attorney Kenneth Hutchinson?
I could use a cigarette.
Would you like a cigar, sir?
Negative. I don't like the way it. I prefer the sting in my chest.
I gotcha.
Sir,
I
would
gotcha.
you like one of mine?
All right. Might I ask you, Mr. Hutchinson? You are the head of the police department's legal team, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you routinely handle civil matters, lawsuits, and settlements?
Anything in relation to... Yes, I would.
I see. And you're civilly representing an officer currently, correct?
I am.
Could you name the officer you're civilly representing?
I believe multiple of them, one being Big... I apologize in advance, Your Honor. Big Dick Mike. That would be Ethan Walker, and I believe another. I don't have the documents in front of me at this time.
Were you, at any point, civilly representing Paco Omar?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
It is perfectly relevant, Your Honor. We're speaking to the duplicity of the roles. We're establishing his role.
I'll overrule that for now.
Thank you. You are representing Mr. Paco Omar privately, correct? As legal counsel?
I believe so.
I see. And so, as someone representing him and these other officers, do you have a ethical duty to act in their best interest?
I do.
I see. May I ask, at any point, are you aware where criminal charges were requested against Paco Omar?
Yes, they were.
I see. And did you approve, decline, or recuse yourself in regards to that filing?
I passed the case off to a sergeant of his command structure to address the issue.
I see. Is it the district attorney's office or the police department who is supposed to handle such matters?
Define such matters, please.
Criminal charges submitted to the DOJ.
The district attorney submits criminal charges to the DOJ.
Submit is probably the wrong word. Requests is the word I meant. Is it the district attorney's office or the police department who handles requests for criminal charges to the DOJ?
That would be any law enforcement officer that utilizes their officer's discretion to press charges or not. Would be it could be either, truly.
I see. And what was the name of the person who you deferred this to who made the decision for non-prosecution?
That would be Duke Nukem.
And is that also another legal counsel for the police department that is also privately representing Paco Omar?
Not at the time of questioning, after the fact.
I see. How long was it after that specific fact that he came to be legal counsel and represented Paco Omar?
Roughly 48 hours between his interest in the legal department and his third-party review of the incident.
I see. And it was you specifically who made this referral directly to him?
Yes, Yes, yes.
And were you involved in the...
Can you re-ask the previous question, please?
Were you the one who handled the referral for the filings from you to him?
No, I requested any sergeant that was available.
I see. But you knowingly gave it to Mr. Newcomb?
Yes.
Alright. And may I ask, were you a participant in the decision to hire him on as legal counsel?
Yes, I was.
And this occurred very shortly after his decision for non-prosecution?
Negative. 48 hours is a long time here.
Really? Well, that's your opinion, I suppose. Let me ask you specifically, are you aware of when someone involved in a case, such as in the capacity of a prosecutor or district attorney, is required to recuse themselves by either legal statutes or ethical standards?
When a conflict of interest is created, correct?
Yes. Could I ask, as you stated previously, was there a conflict of interest present, and you both civilly and privately representing the departments and its officers, and your decisions in the prosecution thereof?
Can you please ask your question again? It was a little wordy.
Yes. Do you feel there was a conflict of interest, as you had previously indicated, in civilly representing a department and its officers, and also handling steps in the prosecution of one of those officers? Let me clarify it even more. Do you feel that you could ethically and legally both privately represent an individual and handle parts of their prosecution?
I would again refer to the nested command structure of the district attorney's office.
That was not the question I asked, sir. I am asking specifically, is it legally permissible?
Oh, sorry.
Is it legally permissible and ethical for you to both privately...
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Sustained.
Alright, let me rephrase it. Does an ethical violation exist when someone privately represents someone and handles matters relating to their prosecution?
I would say it's a case-by-case basis.
I see. Do you feel there could be any case where someone privately representing someone can also handle prosecuting them criminally?
I would say it would depend on the timeline.
Do you feel, and as you listed a case-by-case basis, do you feel in a case where someone represents someone privately and is referred to them for criminal charges that a recusal is ethically obligated?
Yes, which is why I recused myself as presiding over the incident. I handed it off to a set of third-party investigators who then handled the investigation.
I see. As the person involved in Paco Omar's case belonged not to a third party, but to the first party, the police department, would it not have been more proper for you to submit a recusal and a request for a special counselor?
To which case are you referring to?
Paco Omar.
Are you referring to the incident on the 18th or
to the hit
something
and run,
else?
To the hit and run specifically.
That incident was considered solved as far as the DAO was concerned. So I then again became an objective party to it.
Again, that was not the question asked. I will repeat it again. Was it, in your opinion, ethically obligated for you to submit a recusal in formal writing as required by law and to refer it to special counsel?
No, because they were two separate incidents, and one of the incidents was considered concluded.
At the time of the submission for the hit and run, had the second incident occurred?
Can you please compound referring to the second incident?
Is there going to be any objection from the defense for asking a compounding question?
No objection.
All right. Let me ask you this, then, as you've requested. Since the second incident had not occurred at the time of referral and denial, and the police department, to your knowledge, as well as also a part of it, had an interest in the non-criminal prosecution of Mr. Paco Omar, as their legal representative has been representing him in criminal proceedings, do you not feel in any manner that it is unethical for you to not submit, as required by law, a recusal and a request for special counsel?
No, as I've stated previously, two separate incidents. The primary incident was considered concluded. I felt comfortable pursuing with the second case.
Your Honor, I have specifically stated the matter of the fact 2 times now about the first incident and the denial of prosecution happening before the second incident. I believe the witness is being purposefully evasive and would like to request permission to treat the witness as hostile.
Permission granted.
Mr. Hutchinson, how can you personally and privately represent an officer and also make decisions in the referral process without appointing a special counselor?
By deferring it to the district attorney's office command structure.
I see, but you didn't do that as you stated. You deferred it to someone that was outside of the command structure, so you didn't follow what you should have done per your own statement?
You're referencing 2 separate incidents and conflating the two.
No, I have been specifically representing the hit and run this whole time. You're being purposefully evasive. You must answer the question as asked. Now, you have just stated that you would refer it to another person in the district attorney's command structure, but you did not. For the hit and run case, you referred it to someone within his own law enforcement department, correct?
Yes.
I see. So someone that could have an additional conflict of interest, and you, someone who already has a stated conflict of interest, made this decision?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Your decision with your conflict of interest to refer it to another person who works with him and who also has a conflict of...
Your Honor, asked and answered.
I have permission to treat the witness as hostile. I don't understand that specific objection given the permission granted.
Yes, correct. Overruled.
Now, Mr. Hutchinson, I will ask you again, and if you do not answer, I will ask the judge to compel you. You have stated that you should refer in an instance where you have a conflict of interest to another person in the district attorney's command structure. But you didn't do that. As you've stated, you referred it to someone who works alongside him under a department that shares funding, who works alongside him, who is friends with him, who knows him, who just 2 days later joined in his legal defense, and who would also have had conflicts of interest that you, as the most knowledgeable legal expert in the whole state, the district attorney, should have known. Do you honestly feel there is no ethical concern there in your failure to present a recusal and request a special counselor?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. And I believe that's specifically the issue right there. You don't feel that submitting someone to their own organization to make this decision is unethical. Could you tell me why, after Manny Lopez was reported to you, after you had a chance, why did you not submit a recusal then?
How do you mean when Manny Lopez was reported to me? Can you elaborate?
When an arrest warrant was filed against you and it was denied, you responded to and were aware of the whole contents of the arrest warrant. Why did you not submit a recusal then?
An arrest warrant was not filed to me in regards to Manny Lopez.
Yes, I do believe one was. One was filed and you responded to it in this very same docket, in which you were requested for arrest for accessory to murder. Your Honor, I would like to make a motion to impeach the witness's testimony, as any reasonable and prudent person who responded and was involved in the striking thereof of the arrest warrant would have known that the statement he just made now is false, Your Honor.
At this time, that will be overruled. We will keep that on record for now.
Very well. So, you responded to this arrest warrant, and you participated in the filing for the striking, but you weren't aware that the arrest warrant for accessory to murder involved the incident with Manny Lopez?
No, I was aware. I was confused by the way you're asking your questions. I was aware.
I see.
And I asked you if it was a warrant for Manny Lopez, and you said yes, but you're describing a warrant that was made for my arrest.
Yes, the warrant for Manny Lopez, and I do believe there was also a warrant issued for you, which is the one to which I'm referring here. You, at no point, have filed criminal charges against Manny Lopez, even after the denial of your warrant, being aware of his criminal actions?
I did not. It was an active item in your prosecution.
I
see. I did not want to impact your case.
I see. So did you submit the legally required recusal in this situation? Could you repeat that?
Can you repeat your question?
Did you submit the legally and ethically required recusal in regards to Manny Lopez's case?
No, I don't believe I was legally required to recuse myself and did not.
I don't understand. You said you privately represent officers and the department, and you would recuse yourself in such situations, but now you're stating the opposite, that you don't believe you need to recuse yourself when they're criminally charged?
The timing of the district attorney's office to press charges has no bearing on whether or not the charges are valid.
That's not the question, sir. The moment you become aware of the conflict of interest, you're legally and ethically required to submit a recusal. You're stating that you don't believe now that you were required to, whereas previously you stated that you are required to, and you previously had in other cases?
I didn't believe there was a conflict of interest in regards to the district attorney's office handling of the Manny Lopez case, and did not submit a recusal.
I see. So, you, the district attorney, the most knowledgeable person about law in the state, and one of the highest legal officers, did not believe that you were required to recuse yourself for a person who works directly under you in regards to requests for criminal charges against him, and in which you're being impeached regarding your failures. You believe you could still ethically, without a conflict of interest, prosecute him?
That was more of a statement than a question. Can you format that in a question, please?
Do you honestly believe, given your expert legal knowledge, that you specifically had no conflict of interest in regards to you prosecuting Manny Lopez, given that you've stated other officers that work for you who you represent constitute a conflict of interest?
No.
I see. Your Honor, I believe this testimony here speaks precisely to his bias and to his conflict of interest, given his conflicting statements on the matter. I have no further questions for the witness, Your Honor.
There you go.
Yeah, you may step down.
I'm gonna ask Kenneth if he likes the one that's already there.
Defense counsel, I'd assume that you have no more witnesses, but if you do have any remaining, feel free to call them now.
say?
There are no further witnesses or.
Okay, thank you for that. Prosecution, you can move forward with your closing argument.
Thank you, Your Honor. Might we allow a quick 2-minute recess so everyone may get a drink and use the bathroom?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Brief recess, 2 to 3 minutes.
Recess time.
Also, I recommend grabbing some food and drink while you can. I heard a couple of grumbly stomachs.
I could've.
You guys
You could have run over to Rex's Diner,
Nobody called me. Nobody messaged me nothing.
Shut up, W Blaze.
It has been 3 hours almost.
The amount of
Everyone's gonna be
injections
hungry at this point.
You weren't in Discovery. You weren't in
If
Discovery.
y'all like, I can run food down to you.
Legal team, but goddamn.
Oh yeah, I'll buy your own accord.
Fucking hell,
Run food.
You've heard. You got 2 minutes.
the whole time I'm back there, I'm just like, this should be objection.
2 minutes?
this should be
Okay.
objection.
I'm on it.
But you could have objected
Before
you made it
that,
to
before
hospital.
even got to that point, yeah, I feel like you built. The whole time he was just leading the whole time.
No, I guess I'm not. I was gonna go like I stated. It's better I don't.
And I need you to read that shit.
They're not letting any more
bitch,
people
man.
in there.
I need you to really deliver it.
Give some fucking sauce.
Do it.
You're good to go.
Listen, you gotta play the judge at this point. The judge needs to be played.
Get you some from Mr.
Play, pull some heartstrings. Pull some heartstrings.
Well, that's his. This is his home ground, right?
Started. I'm gonna turn SWAT.
Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing there.
Plus, I'm also
fucking
in line for
Spider-Man
K9.
I don't feel like doing paperwork right now, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, he's.
Talking about yo 2 asses. I don't want to.
Yeah, but
he has girl issues.
but that doesn't mean you still gotta attend court.
Ken, I'm sorry to have to say this, but I think I might.
Anybody can bring you
I
to
need
court.
food, pasta.
I got you.
Food.
Don't phase through the door, please.
I also Steve Johnson.
No, I feel like
Go in there, fuck around.
I could have added some
I'm
sort
dead
of
ass,
fucking
bro.
edge as well.
Like it's a serious.
What's
they're
up?
Trying to fire
What else?
or some shit or
Steve Johnson
going on for
needs
like
food
4
as
hours.
well up front with Mr.
Yeah, I got you.
Jennings.
I want to be fucking back there in the back of the room shedding a tear, okay?
Okay, cool. Okay, well, you guys can wait in the lobby downstairs. Oh, it is on the radio.
I
What radio is it
know,
on?
but I feel like if I'm not giving 100%,
Jennings,
I'm
any
not giving
food?
anything.
What radio is the court case on? I know they're talking over the radio. They're also streaming it in the emails. Yeah, I did 100%.
Although I appreciate that. No, I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let me know when both counselors are ready to proceed. You wouldn't mind, please.
He's cooking. Jermaine's cooking. You guys did fucking phenomenal for your first time, though. You guys did fucking phenomenal.
I am prepared to proceed once the opposing side is.
No. You know what we fucking... Here, let me tell you something.
No. Let me tell you something. Let's fucking lock it in. Let's lock it in.
Hey, everybody sit down. Y'all ready?
Let's fucking lock it in.
Jermaine, you're a fucking chef because you're cooking over here.
Thank you.
Right fucking now or I'm fucking going crazy, eh?
Excellent. Before we go further,
I'm with Hutch all the fucking way. I don't give a shit.
Just know there's a fucking riot outside.
Yeah, they're Daniel's not arrestable.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, what's that metaphor
Yes.
about the
Counselors, before we do
riot
proceed
outside?
to the closing arguments here, I'm going to see if there's any folks outside who want to be present for this.
Yes, sir.
We won't have a full house, but anybody that's able, willing to be checked for any potential weapons and whatnot can re-enter.
Mr. Honorary Brickhouse, we're good to proceed. No people outside.
Beautiful.
Hello, Judge Brick.
Think I heard my name?
Alright, once everybody gets settled, prosecution, you may proceed. Your closing argument.
Yes, sir. Is everyone outside settled, or are there still more coming in?
If you give me just a moment, we're about a minute and a half out, and we'll also be bringing food for everyone that needs it.
Alright.
Of course, this is going to be on the house for you guys. You guys don't need to worry.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Hey, by the way, KSI, I'm a big fan. Huge fan.
No, that's chill. I know I recognize him from somewhere.
No, fuck. KSI showed up to this court hearing. That's crazy.
Where is it? Oh, no fucking way.
Yeah, bro.
It is KSI.
Hit us with a bar.
I am not
KSI.
Is that KSI?
I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. From the ring to the courthouse. That's my favorite one. There's a bang.
The ring to the pen, to the sing, to the king.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
To the king, to the ring.
Theo, how far out are you?
Inside the doorway.
Bro, I can't get you
I just need to be let in.
Y'all got the wrong nigga, bro. It's not me.
Yo, is that KSI?
That's not KSI, bro.
As soon as he gets food and drink to those
I
who need
can't.
it, we can
Can you
proceed.
sign my book here?
If there's an available
I
officer that
can't
can meet
sign
him
shit,
out
son,
in the
man.
lobby area as
You
well
want- you
to
wanna
grab
fix
any
it,
items
nigga?
that he may be bringing to provide to
I
others.
knew it. I saw that forehead.
Bro. You can't even see my forehead.
I see floating guns.
Whoa, I can't see anything. Whoa, I can see you. Hi.
Nah, man, proceed now, Your Honor.
Would you like to meet KSI?
Yeah, I did that. Stop disrespecting me.
Did I
Can
get
we
to
ask
what?
the young lady in the
Whoa.
back to please
wow.
maintain a level appropriate as the counsel
Yes, I
is
heard.
the closing argument?
Yes.
I'm going to be
Miss-
just dropping the
Miss in the
food.
back, can you,
Someone can grab
wow.
that and
stay
hand
quiet
it
for
up.
the counsels to give their closing arguments?
Bro,
All right, guys,
I'm
hey,
not
quiet,
KSI.
guys,
You may
quiet,
proceed.
quiet.
Wait, that's the
Order in the courthouse, guys.
Yo, what's good?
Officer,
Am I
can
giving the drink to you? Who am I giving the drink?
Could you please compel the gallery to be quiet so I may proceed, Your Honor?
I got you, Your Honor. Let me,
Order!
Go ahead. He'll take care of it.
There you go.
I'm
Alright.
trying to hand it to someone.
Your Honor, members of the court, and those watching
I'm just
from
gonna
the gallery and from the stream, it has been made apparently present throughout the course of this case that at multiple points, by his own admission, Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson has had conflicts of interest. Through the evidence submitted by the defense in and of itself, and Sage's affidavit, shows a conflict of interest as the head of the legal department. Through his failure to submit formal written recusals as required by law, shows a conflict of interest. Without any of these, in and of itself, holding both offices at once constitute dual office holding as prohibited by law.
Yap.
When I look out into the crowd in the courtroom
Yapping.
and watch it elsewhere, I see the citizens of this state, for which all officers of peace or of the court or of the justice are sworn to stand for and to protect. I see Chris Christen, who alongside other innocents was searched only for standing next to someone in a crowd. I see Chico Cuba, who was shot with by an officer while complying with a lawful order. I see John Roy, who's been harassed and threatened with termination for speaking the truth against Mr. Hutchinson. I see Grant Larson, who was subject to a plot to frame him for crimes he did not commit. I
was
see
corrupt.
Officer Happy, who was shot dead in the MRPD garage, and his assailant, an employee for Kenneth Hutchinson,
Yeah, but you
protected
never
with
see all the police
prosecution.
officers to become good men because of this guy.
Quiet.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Whoever's in the gallery speaking in the background, if you continue, you will be removed from the court.
What if it's an officer?
Then they will be removed from the court. If you can't hold your tongue until these proceedings are closed, then you do not need to be in here. Continue, prosecutor.
I see myself, who's been subjected to their target suppression, arrested, persecuted, and fined under fake charges with no MDT report, as the DA himself admitted. I remember upon myself and 2 U.S. Marshals effecting the first arrest on a corrupt officer, Mr. Paco Omar. It was the police's general counselor, Bishop Knight, who exclaimed that the Chief Justice, Brickhouse, should have asked him about this and would have to answer for this. Their conceit is so strong, they believe the judge must answer to them, and not that they must answer to the court and the law, as another officer's conduct just now during these proceedings demonstrates, under the protection of Mr. Hutchinson from prosecution. And I see all of those who I have not the time nor the knowledge to name, who have been subjected to malfeasance and corruption and malicious acts, and have had no recourse, no accountability, because the person responsible for charging criminals, Kenneth Hutchinson, is also the employee of such persons and responsible for their legal representation privately and their department. He possessed these 2 offices in direct violation of law. He holds these incompatible offices with overlapping jurisdictions in direct disservice to protecting the community, and it serves only to protect the corrupt society inside the police department. The evidence is apparent, and the law is expressly clear in this matter, but nonetheless the police and District Attorney's Office have not removed Sheriff and DA Hutchinson. Sheriff and DA Hutchinson has not resigned. Members from the District Attorney's Office and within the police stand by Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson in his attempt to deceive the court and the people watching. They say Kenneth Hutchinson is a good man, he who commits these corrupt and illegal acts. They tell you this, that it is in your interest he remain in power, when he only protects the corruption within inside the police department, and has decayed the safeguards against tyranny that stands before you, that stands defiance in the truth, and in disregard and apathy for the law and the citizens he serves to protect. Your Honor, members of the court, I believe we're in crisis. The distance between what is said and what is known to be objectively true has become an abyss. Of all the things at risk here in this court case is the loss of an objective reality, is perhaps the most dangerous. It is the death of truth that is the ultimate victory of evil. When truth leaves us, when we let it slip away, when it is ripped from our hands, we become vulnerable to the appetite of whatever monster screams the loudest. This courtroom's hold on the truth is being lost through the veil of the district attorney's gaslighting. What has taken place over the past few months, what the district attorney has become, is the result of an evil and autocratic cabal. Yes, a cabal. And the truth has been exiled from this courtroom. And the monster in here, screaming the loudest, the monster who we all in here have helped create through our complacence, and the monster who could come for us all soon enough, is this cabal, this clique within the police department. It is the concierge for their crime, Kenneth Hutchinson. And there is only one man left who can hold Mr. Kenneth Hutchinson and this clique to account, and who can protect the citizens, and must uphold to the truth and to the facts of this case, and not to the desires of this group within the department. A man who's friends to many in the city, a public official that is rooted in our community, and who, like so many others, it could, the same way, face prosecution and persecution should he fail to enact his lawful duty and remove Kenneth Hutchinson from his dual offices. It's Chief Justice Brickhouse, as the arbiter of truth and justice, he must uphold the law. He must not allow the truth apparent and present before all of us to die. All of the innocent, good, and fair citizens of the city, myself included, now look solely to Chief Justice Brickhouse to do his duty and to remove Kenneth Hutchinson from the offices of District Attorney and of Sheriff. And with that, Your Honor, the state rests its case.
Thank you, Counselor. Defense, you may proceed when you're ready.
In the essence of time, I will make my closing statement thorough, yet in a timely manner. Your Honor, the plaintiff brought this case claiming that holding two roles somehow violated the law, and that the DA's office decision not to prosecute a subordinate amounted to misconduct. But after all the testimony, what have we actually seen? First, the sheriff's position is not some independent political office. It's an internal leadership role within the SALEO. Yes, it's an elective internally, but that does not make it a statutory public office. It's a part of the agency structure managed under policy and oversight. The fact that the Chief Justice can remove any officer, including a sheriff, proves this is still an employment-based position, not a sovereign authority. Second, there's been no evidence of any actual conflict or harm caused by Kenneth Hutchinson holding two roles. Not one witness could point to an investigation that Hutchinson interfered with or a prosecution that was compromised. We even heard testimony that the prosecutions could still move forward through others in the DA's office. This was about perception, not reality. Finally, the misconduct claim completely fell apart when their own witness admitted that they had the authority to file charges and didn't do so. That's because, as everyone here knows, prosecutorial discretion... Second, Your Honor, I'm having voice box issues.
No problem. Continue when you're able.
I'll restate recent statement. That's because, as everyone here knows, prosecutorial discretion exists for a reason. Declining charges based on evidence and circumstances is a lawful and ethical decision, not a crime. There's been no proof of corruption, no personal gain, nothing beyond disagreement with a discretionary choice. So what does the plaintiff really have? No violation, no conflict, no misconduct, and no standing to enforce this, even if there were. The law and the facts simply don't support their claims. For these reasons, I ask that the case be dismissed in its entirety. Thank you, Your Honor. Defense rests its case.
Thank you, Counselor. For the record, prosecution, can you state what you're seeking here?
I am seeking, as the law requires, specifically, removal from both of the dually held offices in violation of the law. And, under the second charge for the article of impeachment, the same thing under both articles.
Alright. Let's take a two... Go ahead.
Summons actually states something else.
I do believe it lists removal from office, does it not?
No, it states that to a rank of major or lower in the Sheriff's Department if he chose so not to remove himself from the DAO.
Yes, but he's chosen not to do such, Your Honor, which is the reason for the
Correct.
impeachment and removal.
Correct. We're going to take a 2 to 3 minute recess while I review everything before I make a final judgment. If both counselors are okay with that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Alright, we'll reconvene here in 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you, counselors.
Get it, Jermaine. Get it.
Thank you.
Take your...
You did a great
Oh, churro, you're always on my dick. How does it taste?
I don't know, brother. You're the one that got
How you
fired.
doing, Rufus?
Bro, who are you saying got fired though?
Momo, you
Like
girl
dead
did
ass.
pretty good up there.
Sorry.
Dead ass. Who you saying
No
got
hard
fired?
feelings, my friend.
fired?
Yeah, bro. I don't know what.
Well,
Whatever the outcome is.
Yeah.
What did I get fired for? Tell me what I got. Tell me what I got fired for.
Sit down, you little
Yapping too much.
Shut up,
too much,
bruh.
buddy.
Jay, isn't there a girl you need to go try to seduce real quick?
In the courthouse.
I only done it. She was your mom.
Oh, my mom, that's crazy.
Damn, sit down, Ziggy.
Hey, butterfly
yapper.
Bro, that's why you gotta lose Jermaine again.
Yeah,
go dye your hair.
Listen here, I don't know who the fuck you talking about saying you got fired though, cause I left.
That's what I heard.
That's what we all heard. Fired.
That's what we all
No, that's not true at all. Ask literally Kenneth Hutchinson right there.
They promise you didn't get fired.
I'm dead ass. Dead ass. I did not get fired. I silently quit. I didn't make a resume.
Resigned after he pissed everybody off and didn't make any friends.
Fact.
No, you're the best friend of everybody.
What'd he say? I couldn't hear him.
Sit down, you Ziggy.
What'd he say?
Nothing. He said your hands.
What'd you say, Kenneth?
Bob, tomorrow you're gonna have red
You're
hair,
beautiful.
pink hair, yellow. I don't know.
Yeah,
Salon
what's next, brother? What's next?
Salon
What are you
time.
talking about?
On the menu with your ass.
My hair's always been. Oh, my pajamas.
Yeah, fuck Hank the Tank.
Yo, look at my pants real quick.
nigga
This
ain't
is
a
how I
tank.
feel about the
Kiss,
LSPD.
That ain't no fucking Tank.
Yeah, that's how you feel because you got fired.
Yeah, of course
Bro,
he
I
does.
never
Hank's
got
eating that much
fired,
my
though.
before.
I got body cam.
Wow!
Ask, bro, literally
You
ask
got it.
Sage,
You just
ask
got it.
Kenneth, ask
Hey, you can tell him.
what's his face,
He can
Rufus.
catch another one whenever he
Ask
wants.
motherfucking.
How's it going, Jermaine?
I'm gonna keep.
Alright.
I'm.
Wanted you gone, every single one of them.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I actually followed the law. You know, that's why I never got close to getting
One of
impeached.
them wanted you fucking gone.
Good. That's why, dude. That's why I left because, bro, literally people can't fucking follow their own fucking laws and SOPs. Sorry, I actually wanted to follow it. Sorry, I actually wanted to follow that shit. That's crazy. I didn't realize that I had to follow that I didn't have to follow the law to be in PD, bro.
John Roy shot me for no reason.
Arturo, I'll lick your cheek, bro.
Hey, you better not fucking
If you'll lick that, then you'll lick this.
Yo, chill out, chill out, Sly, chill out.
He got fired or he quit?
Got fired. He got fired.
Hey.
No, deadass, I did not get fired. Shut up.
How the fuck did you get a gun up here? How the fuck did you get a pistol up here, bro?
Oh, you want to get up, sir? Yes,
Well, I do have footage.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Yo, chill out, Larson, chill out.
My fault.
Yo, Larson,
Everybody
whatever.
please sit down in
Yo,
the court.
wait, hold up.
Everybody please sit down in the
What's
court.
up?
Whatever happened with that one case that you had? Did it go anywhere?
Whoa. Your the beautiful DA's system wanted to.
All right, guys, chill out, guys. It's about the verdict's about to come out.
Silence in the courtroom.
Can you guys handle the guys in back? Yeah, okay, they stopped. Never mind. We're okay.
Alright. Given all the facts and evidence provided to me, and after re-review and review, this has been quite the long and tedious process here. Given all statements, witness, and expert, character, everything involved included.
Thank you.
What's going on there in the middle? Can we get that settled up there?
Can we settle
So
down
sorry,
there, please?
sir.
I will be ruling in favor of the prosecution. I do see that there was an unapparent conflict of interest handled here, and that this issue should have been brought to me by the DAOs and not by a public defender. This office is in place as the DAO to protect not only the people and the PD, it's supposed to prosecute unbiasedly, and that did not happen here. The system failed. The system failed. Plain and simple. So as it stands currently, he will be impeached from both of his positions as DAO.
No.
He will be able to expunge his record should he so choose after 7 days, to which he can then reapply to any public office he would like.
Oh,
In the interim, he can serve as an officer, unless otherwise decided on by the department. And we can, in the interim as well, open up the vote to a new sheriff.
We're voting the same guy.
To act in his place as he either continues to work towards reattaining that position or depending on what his career does is totally up to him at that point. But at this time, he will be removed from both offices.
Yeah, well, unofficially, he'll still be the fucking guy.
Let's go, Jermaine!
Is that the conclusion of court, Your Honor?
That is the conclusion of court. I will just write down a couple of final notes. We are free to go.
A public statement to make. As
Please
has been
make your statement
indicated.
outside in the lobby. Leave that outside in the lobby.
Yes, please come outside for a statement.
Let me
For a
out.
public statement outside of the lobby.
Yeah, the office of Jermaine!
Maple syrup.
Please gather outside for a public statement. To all persons present and party, as he has been impeached from both offices, and there will be
can I get a bathroom break? Anybody? Where's the bathroom?
Jay, shut the fuck up! Jay, shut the fuck up!
I feel that it is beyond necessary that we elect persons who can serve correctly and
I have to take a
impartially
bathroom break.
for the
we hold this?
purposes of these office.
We can't hear him.
And therefore,
Oh no,
I
we
feel
can't
it
hear him.
necessary as a
Yo, shut the
person
fuck
who
up.
can act
Shut up.
impartially
Let Jermaine
and
talk.
unbiasedly to announce my candidacy for the office of District Attorney, not to only prosecute a police officer or a civilian or a gang member, but to prosecute any criminal where they commit crimes, regardless of their status or association.
Alright, be adults, come on. Roar.
Yeah, Officer Jermaine!
Yeah.
Hey, Pope's a dick sucker.